A surprise morning stream.
Surprise morning stream. Let's
And
go.
hi, Gormberry.
Oh, hold on. There I am. Hello, hello. I hope everybody's having a good time zone.
Oh, Bees, thank you for the follow.
And Rayoli, thank you for the follow. Hello, hello. Welcome to the early morning stream with the Ilsos.
Hi.
Super exciting. There we go. I like that one.
I had a question for you, which is when you first did your when you were first started streaming, did you was Monty already your patron or some time into streaming?
Yeah, so he's been there since the moment I started streaming. But he didn't talk at first. He was shy. he started talking, I think, a few months into the stream.
And that he always spoke with the TTS voice.
Yeah, he's always had the Australian TTS.
Morning, Heather.
CJ, how you doing today? I hope you're doing good. Happy Friday.
And I don't know if I was muted or not when I was saying hi to you, CJ. So hi. Hi.
Yeah, I had you muted, so
yeah, okay.
Sorry about that. Doing okay? That's good.
Look, it's morning for many people in many areas of the world, okay?
It's morning for me.
What is sleep? I don't know. Do you sleep like us?
Never in my life.
Okay. We won't be able to tell you.
Yeah.
We don't need sleep.
I'm pretty sure you just close your eyes and then think for about 8 hours. And that's it. Sounds unnecessary.
And then you open your eyes again and you're like, yeah, it's just thinking. I can do that with my eyes open.
Yeah, exactly.
You don't dream. Yeah, some people have such really nice heavy sleep that they just don't dream, right?
Yeah. Also, hi,
I guess
No
Bees
Sock.
is a heavy sleeper. Welcome in, No Sock. Why doesn't have eyelids? Sly is also informing us that democracy is all that matters.
That's so true. Democracy, freedom, and dinosaurs. My chat member F gives me a prehistoric animal to stream every time I stream, so today we got your Hinosaurus.
Your Heine?
Your Hinosaurus. He's like a... like a saw... He's got like a saw on his nose, and he is round.
I gotta see this.
Oh. See if I can share my screen instead of...
Oh, no thought. No thought? No sock.
No thought. No thoughts.
Yeah, I only have one tooth. Hang on, wait a second. If I scroll up, I'll find this dinosaur. A second, where is it? Okay.
There we go.
Okay, got him. Oh, he's kind of cute.
Doing good. What the fuck is that thing? He's just like a guy. He just
Just a dude.
he's very cute.
Here he is, chat. Here he is. He's just a little dude. He's real derpy. Oh, Gormberry, you approve of this one? Okay. Gormberry and also Miss Clam are the head of the and me. We're the heads of the Institute of deciding whether things are little dudes or not.
Oh, I love little dudes so much.
Funny looking fella, yeah. I love me a little dude too.
Yeah, of course, no socks. Nice to see you.
You don't trust Clam's judgment? You know, Clam said that the plug slugs were little dudes, and I thought that Clam would have a different opinion from me. And you know, it's good to have multiple views.
Of course, and I'm doing pretty good, no socks. How about? Oh wait, you said you're vibing after adulting today. That's good. That's good. Very glad to hear that. I hope you're doing some self-care. Man, I haven't done a collab in so long. I'm sorry if I'm a little discombobulated.
No, it's fine. Actually, you know, collabs are a funny thing, where, like, if I do, like, a lot of collabs in a row, I'm like, no more collabs, please. I just want to do my own thing.
Yeah.
But when I don't collab for a while, I'm like, oh, please, I need a collab.
Yeah, it's nice for a change. It's nice to, like, have somebody to bounce off of.
Yeah, I think some of my actual, like, very best streams have been collabs. You know,
Yeah.
the vibes are just good, and you know, you're talking and they bounce off you, and you get like a nice conversation and nice vibes. It's the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it's always a lot of fun.
You've added a new little dude. I'll have to look at it after the stream.
I always forget
Yeah,
the
we
second
have a
prehistoric
channel in the
animal.
Discord for people to add little dudes, and sometimes they're not little dudes at all, and the council has to step in
No worries,
and
F.
tell them that it is not in fact a little dude.
How dare you, though?
The Sly normally does add little dudes.
A pint of water, good. Hydrated. A hydrated little guy. Hi, Jackie. Thank you so much. Merry affiliate, miss. I'm sure Monty will be bringing you gifts, or was it that you're supposed to give Monty gifts? Hey, Monty, do you remember what's supposed to happen?
You're
Monty
a
has
Bad
no
Vibes
idea.
collaborator, but somehow people want you on as a guest. You're not a Bad Vibes collaborator. Speaking of, I think, are we still on for tonight, Heather?
More water than I drink tonight. Second animal is Stratodus. All right, let me look that up as well. Also, Jackie, how are you doing?
Animal is the
Welcome in.
You must give me
Stratotus?
Fidgies, the delicious mini sausages to fill my
Oh, I
fun
can
time.
hear Monty. I didn't think I would be able to.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I have no idea how you're hearing him, to be honest. Oh, maybe because
No, I
I'm
don't
sharing, like,
either.
my screen? I don't know.
Maybe. But I heard, unless you suddenly turned into TTS voice.
Yeah,
I
and
started announcing
secretly,
you
I'm
wanted
Monty.
things.
Oh, he's long.
Secretly, every time there's a TTS redeem, it's actually just you doing the voice.
What?
Did you not hear me walking up?
Not really.
You've got share system audio turned on. It's stuff on. That's why.
Okay.
Oh,
You don't
he's
hear
a-
like my music, do you?
No.
Okay. Works for me then.
Okay, guys, here's
Dehydrated.
the Stratodus. He's a long boy.
Very long. The longest, even.
I'm undecided on whether this one's a little dude or not.
I don't know. Looking at his face, he's got a little dude face.
Especially in like this drawing here, which I know you can't see which one I'm looking
That's
at.
terrifying. No, I'm looking at your screen as well.
Oh, you are? Okay.
Uh-huh.
He does have a bit of a little dude face. And Gappy, good to see you.
Thank you, Lori. Welcome in. How you doing? Thank you for the happy affiliate. I'm celebrating this weekend for the affiliate anniversary.
How long have you been an affiliate for?
2 years now.
Nice.
Mm-hmm.
It was actually my 1 year affiliate anniversary at some point, but
Mm-hmm.
I'm waiting for like my debut to do like a big thing.
Heck yeah. Yeah, combine it all in one.
Yeah.
It's always fun. Thank you, Nessa. And thank you, Squishy. Hello, Squishy. How you doing? So sleepy, but gotta do your workout soon. So, yeah. Oh my gosh, you're so cool. Aw, Squishy, thank you for the 16 months. I appreciate you.
Nice.
How have you been doing? So Jackie says, I have not slept because I got roped into on-call. So it's 0
That
hours.
sucks so much.
Yeah, but otherwise, we've been doing pretty great. I hope you're doing well. I miss stopping by. I can't work from home these days, so it's much harder to stop by and by. No problem. Also, Gappy, thank you for the follow. Welcome in. And to Jackie, shout out.
This is the most amazing stream time you ever had. So I'm so glad that people turned up. Like, because I know this was a bit of a surprise, right?
Yeah.
For your chat.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I like never stream in the morning. Even when I did early streams, quote unquote, it was still like 1 p.m. for me. Shout out, Monty. I'm glad you like the stream time. I might do more of these. Like, I definitely want to do more with Ilso. And maybe just do some more morning streams in general if people like it.
Yeah, we
Best menu.
decided we'd do one.
Thank you for the follow.
Here. Let's see how it went.
Mm-hmm.
And then, I mean, I don't see why it won't go really well.
Yeah.
And then after that, we'll if it went well, we'd go for more.
Uh-huh.
But yeah, it looks like we might do like Fridays at this time for like a few hours, couple hours,
Yeah.
3 hours, something like that.
Mm-hmm. Well, I'm glad, Squishy. I'm glad you can tune in. I always love seeing you. A time you can actually watch. I know you're also in Europe somewhere, right? Yeah, exactly where, but you not German, like Dutch or
Teaching
something.
Lycus Strive stream? I don't know if Lycus wants to learn Strive.
Yeah, Bees wanted to teach me Strive. Maybe you can both like coach me or something.
I mean, you actually have like a lot of people like in your community who have play, right?
I know. I have like a lot of fighting game friends. It's mostly because of Bees, but like, yeah, I'm just surrounded by fighting gamers and no idea how to do it myself.
Should I make Lycus a bit shorter? I mean, because Lycus is just a little dude, right?
Wow. Very
Is that
tall.
better, guys? I mean, it's true. It's true. Your torso is actually larger than my torso on my screen.
Damn, I can't believe your chat is already making short jokes at me. Cool.
I didn't like. Is that something that your chat does?
Yeah.
No.
It's okay.
But I think it's because we've raided over, and I don't know. You have I don't know. Your character doesn't exude big person.
Wholeness. I know. Yeah, that's fair. It's fair.
No one can compare to the height of my audacity.
We're sorry. It's okay. Fighting games are fun. I suck at them. Don't worry. I've learned a few combos. Jesus taught me a Zangief combo, and who was I playing? I think it was Cooler in Dragon Ball Fighter Z.
Nice.
So I know like 2 combos from 2 different games.
Basically a pro.
Yeah, exactly.
Actually, it's like a funny thing that my combos are actually really bad, like pretty much invariably in every game, because I don't spend enough time, studying. Because like to actually like get really good, there is like a lot of like actual study involved, and I'm just like, bah.
Yeah. You play more like for fun mostly, right?
Yeah, mostly.
That's good though.
I have considered like getting good, but the thing is, like, if I focus on getting good, I find it harder to focus on the stream, and
Yeah.
I don't want to. I don't want to end up like doing a bad streaming job because I'm like focusing too much,
Yeah, I get that. It's a lot harder to focus on a game when you're trying to like talk to
Hello
chat
there.
and entertain and stuff. Hello,
Yeah.
Ella. I did headbutt Hellstab Lariat on Zangief. The cooler combo was a B&B with a starter that hasn't been optimal in 2 years. Good. I'm a pro.
Excellent.
Pro gaming.
Maybe I need to add another pink. I've worked with this tiny palette for so long, but it's I don't have a lot of pinks on it,
Yeah.
and I'm making this flower for Clover, and Clover is definitely a very pink person. So maybe I need to add a pink.
More variety. Oh,
Yeah,
it's
when I
squishy. Thank you
do
so
pixel
much.
art, generally I try to stick to quite a small palette because that's like the sort of tradition of pixel art in a way.
Uh-huh.
Because when pixel art started being a thing, like they just like didn't have the way to add like that many colors. So it's kind of cool to play in this restrictive world, right?
Yeah, of course. And it makes a lot of sense with pixel art as well. Just a much like it's simpler in some ways, but also like gives you that challenge of like placing all the pixels correctly and then choosing colors that work together like that.
Exactly.
Enjoy the sub, Ella. I hope you like
Sly
the
is
emotes.
offering to teach you some cooler combos.
Yeah, let's go, Sly. Record my cooler B&B for me. Yeah, do it. I love that.
There, Parp. Good to see you.
Hey, Parp. Good morning. It's 5 a.m. Oh my goodness. Yeah. I'm here to greet you in the morning now. Oh, that's your partner. Oh, hello, Ella. You love the emotes? I'm glad. She has to have the snussy.
I still struggle to believe there's a character called Cooler.
Really? Well, all of the Dragon Ball characters are named after like foods and stuff. So you have Frieza, and then Cooler is his older brother.
I know, but it's so silly.
I know.
Cooler's only from a film, right?
Yeah, he's not like canon, but he's a lot of the fan base really likes him, so he's not like written off as like, oh, silly movie OC, but status King Cold, yeah. He's so cool. He is really cool. First part.
It's because his brother is Frieza and his dad is King Cold? Right. Yeah, I think I did know. I kind of forgot that King Cold was a character, but I did know about... Obviously, Frieza's the famous one.
Mm-hmm. Swam through a Kamehameha like it was nothing.
If it's any consolation, when they made Android 21 canon, they named her after vomit. What? What is this, Cornberry?
Potato,
I'm in
thank you for
envy.
the
Good to see you.
follow. Oh my god, that username. I hope you're doing well today. Been pretty busy, haven't been streaming lately, but I plan to get back on that. Good! Yeah, I'd love to see you stream more. I hope you get some free time on your
name in
hands.
canon is Vomi, which is supposed to be based on vomit. Oh my gosh.
Oh, I didn't know that.
I did not need to know that either. That's grim.
Thank you for the stretch and the hydrate, Potato. I appreciate it.
Why? Is it because she eats the cake people? She eats so much. She's doing the Roman thing, which I've heard is like actually like a myth, right? That eating so much until you vomit. Apparently, the Romans didn't do that after all.
I feel like most logical people don't do that.
It's not generally a good strategy now. I'm gonna head out. See you later, Heather. See you this evening, yeah?
Bye.
Which one's Android 16? That's the big grabby one, right?
Don't know. I only know so much about Dragon Ball.
Yeah, I never watched it either. All I know is the characters from the game.
Yeah.
Hang on, let me check my Discord. What have you said? Right. Okay. That's absolutely fine, Heather.
Dr. Guro, Android 20 has a whole vomit theming on his entire family.
Gosh, Dragon Ball.
Why?
Dragon Ball.
That's so weird.
Did you guys watch Hunter x Hunter at all?
I've watched a little bit of it. These will remember where we got to. We're, I don't know, maybe like a season or two in.
Okay.
Maybe the song request hour part. So hi Daku, welcome in. Nice to see you.
You know what? I think maybe that's where I stopped as well. Is Heaven's Arena like after they get their licenses? I think they get their licenses.
Yeah.
And then they went and they helped some woman, if I remember correctly. Or they didn't help some woman. They tried to help some woman, and then they went to like another tournament thing.
Mm-hmm.
That's what the series picks up. Yeah, that's where we stopped as well. We were like, I can't deal with this anymore. Yeah, unfortunately, that's right where we stopped as well. But I know, guys, I'm sorry, Beast. I'm sure you have exquisite taste, but I'm so scared of going back to animes that I didn't like, because me and my partner, we watched we watched Log Horizon, and we watched like 7 episodes, and we were like, this is terrible, we can't watch this anymore. So we stopped watching it, And then we saw so many messages saying like, "Oh, this is where it gets good. This is where it becomes really great." And we're like, "Okay, let's try it again." And we watched it a bit longer. We got a bit further, and then we were like, "We can't watch this anymore." And we were on like episode 15 or something. And then we kept reading. No, that's where it gets really good.
Yeah. We just had like so many shows that we were in between that
Right. Okay.
we just kind of like lost track of that one specifically. Yeah, it
You
seems like a
really
good
liked Log
show.
Horizon as a kid, though. Oh my gosh! Don't tell me you liked it as a kid. It was less than 10 years ago. Yeah, I've heard that people really like Delicious in Dungeon.
Oh, I love Delicious in Dungeon so much. It's like what we've been watching recently. Oh, it's just so good. You should watch.
Was it really less than 10 years ago? I think it was less than 10 years ago. At least less than 15 years ago.
What? Yeah.
The cute like kid element. Oh, that's the type of shit we're okay.
Ooh.
That is not. It's barely even a spoiler, by the way. You watch it all build up.
Okay. Horsey
Oh.
Dairy doppelganger. You're the doppelganger.
Do you have similar tastes?
Oh, me and Squishy, like everything we say to each other, we're like, oh, me too. So the joke is that we're just like two people, like the same person living in two different bodies.
My me and my partner have a friend who is exactly like that with my partner. It's like have so many things in common.
Mm-hmm.
So I know nothing about Delicious in Dungeon. What's it about?
So basically, it's about a Dungeons and Dragons party. Delves into this dungeon to save one of their friends, and they, in order to survive, they decide to start eating the monsters in the dungeon.
Okay.
And they meet this dwarf that is pretty proficient in cooking them because he's lived there for many years. Basically, it's like their adventures. Like it's like a sort of monster of the episode, sort of deal. And they go deeper into the dungeon, encounter a monster, and then find a way to cook it. Usually, and then there's like the whole background plot of saving their friend.
You know, the important thing is the cooking, not the saving the friend.
Yeah. No, it's like both are important because it's important that the adventurers stay healthy and have proper sustenance and cooked meals so that they can beat all the monsters.
I mean that's very fair.
Because
I think I might struggle because I don't eat meat, so.
Oh yeah, that would make it harder for sure. They do have some like vegetarian sort of things, but they also sort of struggle. Like they have the whole. There are some humanoid monsters, so like,
Right.
some of the party members are like, yeah, like we don't eat certain things, even though like some of the other party members are like, what? But we could eat it.
It's about a neurotypical halfling trying his damnedest to keep two idiot friends and his two lesbian besties from getting themselves killed.
Yeah, that too.
The show also has lots of fancy shots for only the male dwarf because it's heavenly. That's actually very powerful.
Yeah.
I appreciate that.
I love that. Yeah, they've had like one lewd shot of one of the girls, and it was like, okay, we'll take it because we've done panty shots of the dwarves so many times.
Yeah, long-term viewers of the Also channel will know that that I'm not into lewd things like at all.
Yeah, I get that.
So when it comes into like animes just being like very overt, I struggle.
Yeah, at least for Delicious in Dungeon, it's just for the comedic effect, really.
Yeah, sure.
There's no like sexualization of any of the characters, really, which is a nice thing for an anime.
Yeah, a real nice change. Maybe I'll give it a go.
He's a Chad. He is a Chad.
Do you ever want to put like punctuation or smileys in your file names?
Yeah. I've tried to
I
put things in my file names where it's just like, dude, you can't name it that.
I'm just like, oh, this makes me feel this way, so I put this smiley here.
That's so
Then
good.
it's like, no.
Oh, hell yeah, bees. New comfort characters. The dwarf. Hi, Fuzzy. Good morning. Surprise, here I am.
That's wrong. I want this.
New
Hi,
morning
Fuzzy.
show.
What's this called? It's called flower. Clover flower? Clover. Do clover plants actually have flowers? Presumably they do. They do.
Clover? I think some can, yeah. Like some species of it.
Actually, super cute. Oh, and they're real sweet.
Oh.
I'll put it up on stream. Look at these little bulbs.
Yeah, oh yeah. Of course, I know those flowers. Mostly the white
I've seen
ones.
the flowers before, but I don't think I ever associated them with
The clover.
the clover.
Yeah, exactly. Like, this is a late streamer. Why morning? I'm only up because severe thunderstorms. Oh no! I hope you
I'll
get to
have to
get
ask
some rest
Rez if I should
soon.
watch it because Rez has like a pretty good beat on the things I would or wouldn't like as a viewer. I think
Mm-hmm.
there have definitely been times where he's been like, "Don't watch Tokyo Ghoul, you wouldn't like it,"
Yeah.
or "Don't read Tokyo Ghoul." I suppose because he said that the anime is not that good.
I see. Yeah, I don't know if Rez watches Dungeon Meshi, but
I kind of feel like he probably does. I could be wrong, but he generally watches like all the animes, right?
pretty much. Yeah, I love Lios. He's so autistic coded. It's really funny and cute. He's just a good
We
character.
currently have I don't know if did you ever play Blaze Blue at all? I assume probably not.
No.
No, one of the characters has a power up mode with its own theme song, which is like a real sort of like Super Sentai
Hmm.
like uh I am the superhero kind of energy, and it's amazing.
Hmm.
Oh, we've currently got that on stream at the moment. It's awful, but also amazing. You know how it
Hmm.
is. It's so bad, it's good.
Yeah. Oh, I love those types of things.
This flower might be too big, but it's okay. It's bigger than my bonsais.
It looks cute
But
though.
it's a very powerful flower.
Hmm.
And I also need to draw a rabbit plush.
I'm excited for that one. It's gonna be so cute.
If I start taking commissions, which I think I will at some point, I'll definitely I feel my specialty is to draw like not faces.
Hmm.
Anything that's not a face, I'm good at.
Yeah. Faces can be hard.
So what are you working on today? Who is this very cool looking archer dude?
This is my character Corvo. He's one of like my first original characters.
Nice.
So I've been redesigning him. I made him in like 2013, and he's just been slowly redesigned over the years. So I'm just like painting his main picture right now. But yeah. Yeah, he's based on Robin Hood.
Okay, cool.
Hmm.
So do you still get to play with any of the? Well, I presume was it for a D&D campaign?
It's actually for a written roleplay group. On DeviantArt, I used to run a
Right. Okay.
roleplay group, and it's kind of like D&D, but you write everything instead of play it through talking and stuff.
Okay. Okay. So kind of like long form correspondence D&D.
Yeah, exactly. I should try running Corvo in D&D. Yeah, it would be pretty fun.
I think like if it's a rabbit plushie, it's going to be more like a teddy bear with rabbit ears, and I think that's okay. Rather than like actually like being bunny shaped. I tried out one to one DM one player system yesterday with my partner.
Oh, that sounds fun.
Yeah, it was Cthulhu Confidential, and she was a reporter in the 1930s trying to uncover a plot,
Hmm.
or maybe not a plot. Who knows? Who knows? Uh, I think it was supposed to take around 4 hours, but we're still not done, and we've played for 4 hours. So and by that, like it's pretty intense because there's only two of you.
Hmm.
There's more focus on the both of you to like take the strain rather when there's like lots of you around the table, each
Yeah.
taking some of the strain, you know?
Yeah, it's a lot more tiring in that way.
So yeah, after 4 hours I was pretty tired. And it didn't look like we were gonna finish. So maybe we'll play before stream? Who knows?
Hmm.
We'll see.
Yeah. D&D stuff never works out that way. It never works out in the time frame that you think it's going to.
Some DMs are really good at like moving the action along. I'm better than some, worse than others.
Hmm.
This is too tall. I suppose it doesn't matter. Wait, how big did I make this canvas? 30 by 30?
Every item that you draw just gets bigger and bigger.
It's difficult to work small. It's real difficult. I'm doing my
That's true.
best. So, did you always, when you started streaming, did you already own the tavern? Or did that come later?
Yeah, I pretty much like drafted up the character before I started streaming. And I had it for a while with plans on like VTubing. But yeah, Rez and Bees convinced me that I should just bite the bullet and start streaming. So I've always had the
Yeah.
like theme and everything.
Yeah, it's similarly for me. Like, it was something that like several times people told me like I should consider doing it.
Hmm.
They were like, "Oh, you'd be good at that," and I was like, maybe." And then just stuff in my life kind of conspired,
Yeah.
and I was like, "Okay, now's the time."
Yeah, it was more like being bullied in the streaming, but it was good. It was a good result, so I'll take it. Took you out to lunch, and literally every other sentence was us going, "Hey, start streaming," by the pretty much.
That's nice. So, did you always want to do art streaming, or did you want to do like more games, or?
Um, I started out kind of like variety streaming.
Mhm.
Um, so I did like some games and art. And then I kind of slowly transitioned into just art, maybe like a year in. Um, but I'd like to start doing more games and stuff soon. Like I think I'm gonna start playing Elden Ring on stream
Oh, nice.
just to like mix things up a little bit because it was nice like doing the only art for a while, but you know it's nice to like have some different stuff go on as well. It's something else to like look forward to in the week.
Yeah, 100%.
Hmm.
Yeah, I was just going to be like a. All I knew is I got that I did the design. You will lose sleep to watch you play Elden Ring.
Oh god, it's gonna be so bad. Go on though.
Um, I designed my character,
Hmm.
but I was not a king, and there was no Wild West. It
Hmm.
all just came later.
Yeah, yeah. Sometimes things like develop over time, which is fun that way. And then like your community kind of helps you develop certain things, and it makes it a lot of fun.
Yeah, I didn't I I originally was planning to be a lot like my first thought about having like online persona was to be more tough, but I realized I wouldn't be able to pull it off. I'm
Yeah,
just too nice.
yeah.
Oh,
Plus,
my
playing a
chat will
character is
disagree.
hard.
Yeah, my chat will disagree. I'm too nice. They'll tell me I'm horrible, but that's fine.
I think you're nice.
Oh, that's kind of you to say. So Just don't listen to my chat. They're filthy liars.
Nah. As streamers, we all know never to believe chat.
No, chat are rascals. Much as I love them, they can be very rascally. Oh dear. Sometimes drawings just don't turn out the right way.
Oh, I think it looks cute. I like the little X, like mouth
The
and
little X
nose.
mouth, yeah.
Yeah.
But it had head shoulders a moment ago. It was a very chatly bunny. Can't think of one rascally action I also never did. By the way, Gormberry, I was going to say to you, start doing your first stream for 4 hours is going to be tough. Like if you, I think you'll really struggle, and I don't think you'll enjoy it if you try to go for 4 hours. Are you sure you want to go for 4 hours? So go. You're too committed to the vet. Oh my god. So in fighting games, I don't know if anyone's told you about dragon punches, which are they're invincible moves.
Mhm.
And I said that I don't DP very much.
Mhm.
Because it can be kind of like a belligerent move, right?
Mhm.
And ever since then, my chat has been on my case every time I DP, especially Goron Berry, who is like, I never DP. I said also.
That's funny. So are they like doing a stream to like prove it or something?
So I said, look here, when you're streaming, sometimes like my choice is to hold my opponent is going to try and attack me, and either I deal with I block and I have to watch out for whether they're doing overheads or low attacks, etc., or
Mhm.
maybe I just DP and I get out of that situation, and sometimes it doesn't work.
Mhm.
Um but I'm thinking about stream. I'm not thinking about whether I'm DPing. And
Yeah.
I just don't want to be in that situation because I'm thinking about chat and I just do it. And I told
Yeah.
Gordon Barry, look here, if you're streaming for 4 hours, sometimes your brain just says, just do it, okay? And now he's going to stream for 4 hours just to prove me wrong.
Oh man. That's so funny.
I did it against you every time, Gordon Barry, because I didn't believe in your offense. I didn't think you had it. And I think it worked most times too. So you can't get mad at me for doing something that works. You did because you were literally thinking there's no way she'll DP again. There you go. I was in your head. Well, I mean that like to be honest, Axel 2K is your version of that. Like I'm just like there's like surely Gormberry is going to respect it this time. And no, the little leggy comes out. I don't. I want you to hold the pressure. I don't want you to press anything. Yeah, I've talked to Rez about this before, or I think I mentioned it in chat that maybe I should talk less fighting games when I'm when I'm doing the art, because if anyone's here, they're just like, "What on earth is she talking about?" And then I just lapse into talking about fighting games because it's near and dear to me.
Yeah. Hey, you'll attract the people that want to talk about fighting games, you know, but also like art. A win-win.
Are snakes like? Can snakes be cuddly?
Um, sort of. So they like body heat because they're cold-blooded, right?
Mhm.
So like, you know, they'll quote unquote snuggle with you because you're warm and they like warm things. But they don't have their brain doesn't produce the chemicals to like be affectionate or like love or anything like that. So they're like humans could think that they're cuddling, you know, and like feel that affection for the snake, but the snake doesn't like feel that back, if that makes
Okay.
sense.
No, it makes perfect sense.
So they're just like, yes, warm, good, not like, oh yes, my human, I cuddle. This is nice, you know.
Do
They're
you know if they
very
can recognize like specific humans? Do you know if like
I'm pretty sure. They have a very good sense of smell. So I would
right?
suspect that they know you by your smell. They don't have very good eyesight, so they probably wouldn't have any idea just from sight who is like handling them. But I'm sure they're like more comfortable with people that they're familiar with, you know. Like they kind of know what to expect with certain scents.
Okay.
Yeah, they have very primitive little peanut brains, but
Oh.
you know, they're smart in their little animal ways, but dumb in other ways.
You know, I love this top row of colors so much. And
Mhm.
I always just want to use it, but then like I use it so much and I don't want it to be like the only color I have.
Yeah,
You know
it's
when you
like
have like a color you love, it's just like
yeah.
but that's like even in my PNG here, that is like that row is like my hair and my smoke.
Yeah, it is. And the like front of your coat.
Yeah, exactly. What animal is the center of this nattering? Snakes. Do. Well, welcome in, Ramblam. Good to see you.
Hello. Snakes are very cool.
Birds are better.
Birds are cool too. But they're also government drones.
How long have we been doing pixel art for? On and off for like 3 years, something like that. I tend to work pretty slow, but I tend to end up with something pretty decent. But it does tend to be slow work.
Have you ever tried doing art other than pixel art, or has it just always been
Yeah.
pixels?
So I used to do like a lot of analog art, but not really drawing. I I did study art, and I was really good at art theory.
Mm-hmm.
And in my class, I was the only one who really liked writing.
Mm-hmm.
Um, and I think I probably could have been very good at art history,
Yeah.
or like being a conceptual artist.
Mm-hmm.
But I guess I just didn't end up going down that path.
Yeah.
But yeah,
Writing is so
when I
fun.
transformed to when I went to digital art, I've never actually done like the kind of stuff you do.
Mm-hmm. That's fair. Thank you so much, Tika. How are you doing? Happy Friday.
Maybe little pink pizzas.
Sewing and playing ESO. Oh, that sounds so fun. What you sewing?
Pigeons are government drones? Absolutely. That must be true.
Yeah, exactly, exactly.
You have to give Monty crickets or fingers or what does he eat when he can't get his hands on when he can't get any fingers?
Um, he eats rats.
Rats.
Hmm.
Oh my gosh. I could not. I could not.
Yeah, they're frozen thawed. I wouldn't have the heart to do it live.
No.
So luckily he does
That would
eat
destroy
frozen.
me.
Yeah, Bees feels the same way about it, but that's what
I
they
actually
eat.
love rats so much. The only
Me
reason
too.
we didn't get pet rats is because their lifespans are too short.
Yeah,
And
exactly.
my heart just couldn't take it, you know?
Me too. Yeah, me and Bees feel the same way. We always talk about oh, a pet rat would be so cute, but they just don't live long. Hard enough
No.
with dogs. Like, come on.
Yeah, it's so hard. We have two cats and dang.
Yeah.
They only live they live long enough. Like they live a reasonable amount of time.
Yeah.
And I'm still going to break one day when one of them passes away.
Yeah, exactly. Making some simple vests. Oh, that's so fun. How nice. When you had a snake, you did live and it was always a struggle. Yeah. Yeah. It can be really hard. I just don't know if I can willingly sacrifice another animal. I know that's what they do, in the wild, but I don't know if I can do that myself.
It's actually a big improvement if I bring the legs right up, I think. Maybe even further.
Also, thank you, Kiza. How are you doing,
Maybe
friend?
bring them like all the way up here. Make it like properly sitting down. It was
I
actually a pixel artist you raided into at some point.
Oh,
And
chapel?
I don't know. I don't know. I was asleep and I woke up. I was watching your stream. I fell asleep on the sofa
Hmm.
and I woke up and there was pixel art on the screen and then I fell asleep again. And
It
no idea who it
was
was.
probably Chapel. He's a really good pixel artist and
I need to go to
animator.
sleep. Yeah, when I looked, I was like, dang, this is sick. And then I fell asleep.
I'll have to send you his channel on Discord.
Yeah, please do.
Hmm. Just woke up? Well, good morning. It's nice to see you. Welcome to the Lycus Morning Show.
There's something very therapeutic about pixel art. That's why I like it, I think.
Yeah, I've done it a few times, and it is very like calming process.
It's kind of cute and a sort of like messed up. But like, I got this bunny plushie when I was 3 years old, and it's a little
Thank
saggy at
you,
the seams at this
Alpharius.
point, kind of way.
Thank you so much for 70 months. Yeah, like his morning show. So exciting. I hope you guys do like this time because it is pretty refreshing to be streaming right now. Thank you for your support, Alpharius. I
It's
really
like painting, you
appreciate
can
it.
make a mess. Yeah, you can.
Mm-hmm.
And you can just press Control Z to tidy up the mess. Very powerful.
The best part. The only thing about doing traditional art I don't like is like if I mess up, it's just permanent.
Yeah, it's so different. It varies from medium to medium. I like it with paint. It's kind of like if you're using like thick oil paints.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, you can like go over with oil paints, but you do have to wait until it dries. It's like, I have to live with this mistake for like 3 days now. That's fun.
3 days.
It
What
can
kind
take a
of
long
slow drying
time.
paint are you using?
Oil.
The slowest drying oil paints.
Okay, I'm exaggerating a little bit. Just a tiny bit.
Maybe I rotate this.
Time thefting from your boss. Let's go. You take back that time. You deserve it.
Oh no! It's my old bunny plushie just lying sideways in the corner.
Oh no, he's dead.
No, I like the thing is, it's supposed to be kind of like a shout out to my mods, so I don't want I don't want to have a dead bunny plushie. They're not dead to me. They're very alive. That's a cute bunny. You like it?
I think it's
I,
very
I,
cute.
and also, Peepus, you're right. I absolutely love all kinds of corvids. Like they're just the best.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, corvids are awesome.
So smart and so pretty. I love them so much. If I could have a pet magpie, my life would be so much better.
I always wanted a pet raven, but I know they're like, because they're so smart, they're super hard to keep.
Yeah, I think they're quite mischievous because they're like curious, right?
Yeah. They need like a lot of stimulation.
Yeah, they're like, the kind of dogs which are like super active and, just need a lot going on. Some cats are like that too.
The morning little white lie. Yeah, the morning little white lie show. How you
One
doing,
day he'll learn to
Goku?
open doors. Actually, my cats can open doors. Like they can't open them if like they're closed with like the latch. But
Yeah.
like, guys, sometimes I have the thought of like, aren't doors so cool? That like it's a funny thought, but the fact that like you got like this like I don't know, 20 pound, 10 kilograms, maybe even heavier, like 15 kilograms, 20 kilograms, 40 pounds, I don't know, like bit of wood, and like something as small as a cat can just like open that. Like,
Yeah.
aren't hinges amazing? It's so cool.
That's so funny.
But right? Aren't they just like massively cool?
Yeah.
I know it sounds ridiculous.
No, I get it. Human inventions are cool sometimes.
Yeah.
Mankind's mastery over the third dimension. Yeah.
We really are good at the old third dimension.
Yeah.
I mean, the the cats don't have to like open the doors like that on my spaceship, obviously. But you know, I'm talking about traditional
My
doors,
favorite
like
invention is
when
the
I've done the
turbo
planet
encabulator.
surface. My favorite invention is the turbo encabulator. What on earth is an encabulator?
Oh no, don't ask.
Oh no.
It's a whole thing, don't ask.
Am I opening a forbidden box?
Yeah, you've opened a can of worms. I can hear bees laughing in the other room. He's losing it.
Okay, should I ask, or should I actually just not?
Yeah, you can ask.
Okay, tell me about the turbo encabulator.
Alright. Yeah, tell us. Oh boy. Have a good work day, Alfarius. Thank you for stopping by. Enjoy your 3-hour poop on work time.
For a number of years now, work has been proceeding in order to bring perfection to the crudely conceived idea of a transmission that would not only supply inverse reactive current for use in unilateral phase detractors, but would also be
I have to
capable of
read this
automatically
now.
synchronizing cardinal grammeters. Such an instrument is the turbo encabulator. Now basically the only new principle
See what
involved is
you've
that instead
done?
of power being generated by the relative motion of conductors
Okay,
and fluxes,
okay.
it is
That's
produced
going to the
by
side.
it
This
is
is just going to be
produced by the
white noise
modal
for me.
interaction of magneto-reluctance and capacitive directance. The original machine had a base plate of prefamulated amylites
I don't
surmounted
think
by
I
a
need to know
malleable
about the
logarithmic
encabulator
casing
that
in
much.
such a way that the
You
two
asked.
swerving bearings were in
This
a
is
direct
your
line
fault.
with the pneumatic fan. The latter
Hey,
consisted simply
I
of
asked
6
you.
hydrocoptic
I
muscle
asked you.
vanes,
I asked,
so
should
fitted
I
to the
ask about the
ambifation
turbo
lunar wing
encabulator? You
shaft
said, yeah,
that
go
side
on then.
fumbling was effectively prevented.
It
The
was
main
too late
winding
by
was of
that
the normal
point.
Lotus So Delta type. Placed in panendermic semiboloid slots of the stator, every 7th conductor being connected by a non-reversible tremie pipe to the differential girdle spring on the up end of
So
the grammeters.
is there a way to
The
explain
turbo
this to me like I'm
encabulator has
5
now
without
reached
the
a
big
high level of
words?
development,
No.
and it's being
That's the
successfully
point,
used
is
in the
that it's all
operation of
just
Nova
gibberish
Trelines.
and nothing
Moreover,
about it makes
whenever a
any
fluorescent
sense.
scroll motion is
Okay.
required, it
No.
may also be employed in conjunction with a drawn reciprocation dingle arm to reduce sinusoidal replender at
Maybe it has a
I.
carrot.
Good grief. So you live in a spaceship. Yeah, you should know these words. What the heck?
I don't think cats would be smart enough for retina scans. They'd have to like actually sit there in front and have their retina scanned. And I don't think cats would be willing to do that. The amount of times that you give a cat a cat flap and they still decide to just like sit there and meow. they don't want to push the cat flap open. They want you to let them in.
Yeah.
They're not going to sit there for retina scanning.
Only if they wanted to,
Exactly.
but not because you want to.
Yeah, if you go to open the door for them, they're going to be like, no. I can have my retina scan, thank you. In reality, the turbo encabulator is a fictitious device created by an engineering company to serve as an example as to why hyper-specific jargon and terms act as a huge barrier to entry for the regular person. Okay.
Yeah, what you said is literally like the entire point of it. Just like, could you explain that to me more simply? No.
Okay, I nailed it. I got the point of this exercise.
Yeah.
Okay, the carrot is a big improvement. I think the carrot saves this.
Yeah, I love the carrot.
I don't know if you guys can hear Tilly, but she's having a good old yell. Tilly was so cute this morning. She came to bed when it was time to get up, and then I didn't interact with her for a bit, and then I turned around and I lifted up the blanket so she could run underneath, and she ran under the blanket and she started purring immediately. Like,
Aw.
so excited to have a cuddle. And then I got up and I had a shower, and then I dried my hair, and the moment the hair dryer stopped, because she's scared of the hair dryer, she came for more cuddles. She was
Aw,
feeling really snuggly this morning.
that's so cute.
She's a real sweetie. You know, I did suspect that encabulator might not be a real word.
Yeah. But it like could be. Like, I don't know about that, but
There was something suspicious about my favorite invention is the turbo encabulator. I was like, there's something a little suspicious going on here.
too specific.
Oh, do you know what? I need to make. I think I need to go down to 3 shelves here because all the objects I'm making, when I put them into the background, into the shelf, they're too tall.
Oh no.
Too tall for the shelves. Nothing fits in my shelves.
Yes, Goku. Yes. Fucking it's so good. Thank you for suggesting this. I know. Wait, I have a really funny meme. I'll show it in a second. Let me pause the music. Hang on, Faye sent it to me.
Oh, is this the songs that the saga you that I associate with you?
It is.
It
Hang
is.
on.
Okay.
I have a meme to show my stream real quick about this song. It has me bawling or it has me bawling.
Go to IKEA, make a better one. It's okay. I can just go to my pixels and make a better one.
Yes, please send me memes.
I think we can probably go one more as
You
well.
didn't have to bawl on the dog. Had the saga on repeat for hours yesterday. Yeah, I gotta listen to it more. I listened to it on
Yeah,
stream and it kind of slipped my
This
mind.
series of songs, I definitely associate with you.
I'm so glad to be associated with a masterpiece. I need it to be a real musical.
So it's actually not from a
Uh,
musical.
it's from like a TikTok artist. And he's making it like it is a musical. Like it sounds legit, but it's not like actually one yet.
We'll probably go.
It's just kind of like a
larger.
concept.
Okay, okay. Maybe 3 longer? Let's go with 3. Let's be brave and go for 3. 1, 2, 3. Count it with me, kids. Oh, I have to do celestial challenges again? Oh, gosh darn. I forgot, because it's a new month. It's now May. How did that happen, huh?
I know. This year has gone so fast so far.
But who was it? Do you know, Ramblam?
Whoa, you can't go around saying things like that, Fuzzy. I'm gonna call the sweetie police. Don't make me call them. Thank you, Squishy. I will check it out when I can.
Scarecrow? I don't know if I know them. One more, I think. One more. So but they released the songs like one in a row, right?
Yeah, you can like listen to the work in progress songs on TikTok, and then he releases like sagas. So there's like 4 albums right now.
I think I like the Hermes one the best.
Yeah, that one's a lot of fun. Yeah, there's 5 albums right now. It's about owls. I love owls.
Okay, now we have 3 shelves. Which things should fit in? Does a rabbit plushie fit in it now? It better do. Because if it doesn't, I'm going to be very upset, and I might have to redo the whole thing. Oh, there it goes, perfect. It fits in very nicely. But not on that layer. It needs a new layer.
Heck yeah, go go.
On the same level as this kind of area. So this one is bunny plush. Do you have a redeem that you're most pleased with?
That's a good question. Let me look real quick. Probably the let me do it for you thing.
Sadly, I cannot hear the let me do it for you. Is it just the meme?
Yeah, it's just the like little song clip. My face gets real long. What about you? You have any good ones?
Let me take a look.
Yeah, Kirby. Hey, Core, how you
I
doing?
think perhaps the one I'm most happy with is the sparring, the 30-minute sparring session, because
Mm-hmm.
there was a period where people would challenge me, and it would be um I used to have like uh what do you call it? Like first to 5 or first to 10 kind of redeems. And
Mm-hmm.
people would challenge me, and it would be like really competitive. And so I changed it to being sparring for 30 minutes to try and take the competitive out of it, so it was just like we're just going to play and we're going to improve as players. And it's
Yeah.
not about who wins more games. It's we're just here to have fun. And
Mm-hmm.
that took a lot of the stress off me. And I really like that. I'm really glad I
Yeah.
did that.
That's super smart. Yeah, and you turned it into like a good interactive moment for your stream.
Yeah, I was really happy with it.
Mm-hmm.
There we go. Oh, this actually looks really good with the little things on like the shelf at the back.
Love it. It's super
I'm
cute.
real happy with it.
Nursing a cup of coffee. This girl's eepy and sleepy and needs
And
caffeine.
there's some
I feel
things
that.
are okay on the back shelf, I think. Some of the things are not, like Reza Scouter, because if I put it on the back shelf, then it's like we played Superliminal the other day.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if you know it, but it's like a game where like if you pick up an object a certain distance away from you, like
Mm-hmm.
let's say like you got a mug on your table, and but you don't pick it up with your hands, you pick it up with your mind. So
Mm-hmm.
you pick up the mug on your table, and then if you look into the distance and put it back down again, the object hasn't changed size according to your perception, but
Mm-hmm.
it's now in the distance the same size as it was. So if you walk closer to it, it's now massive.
Mm-hmm.
So like the whole thing is about like picking up objects and changing their size by looking at like different distances away.
Mm-hmm.
It's a really like weird little puzzle game. And yeah, if I put Rez's Scouter on the back shelf, then it grows in size because it's far away.
Yeah. It sounds like a cool game.
Yeah, it was fun. Okay. Was there anything else I need to draw today? I mean, I obviously have like more stuff I want to draw, but um, I think it's just more of the same. I need to get Yiggsy to tell me what he wants me to draw. He suggested headphones, but I think he wasn't 100% sure what he wanted, so I'll wait and get feedback from him. So let's just work on the green array a bit more. Also palette. That's what I'm looking for. Am I silly? Am I blind? OP. There we go. Found it. Kitty's being a little rascal over there. She's scratching the sofa. I should probably tell her off. You're feeling like you're reaching the best Jacko you can get since you see yourself being able to do the stuff that tournament Jackos do. You still need better mid-screen combos. But now Slayer's coming. Wait, are you thinking of switching to Slayer, Ramblem?
I'll be right back. I just gotta take the dog out real quick.
No worries. Since there's no balance changes, you might, because Jacko isn't getting any stronger. I've got full control of the stream now. What will I do? Arson. Yeah, wait. I don't know if there's much arson I can do here.
I can hear you still. Don't burn down my tavern.
What? No, I would never.
Chat. Gather. All right,
It
I'll be
wasn't
back.
me. Chat, you're trying to get me implicated in a crime. You guys always burn down Lies Tavern anyway. It seems kind of counterproductive considering, like, y'all hang out there. Flowers here? Maybe, but maybe this was a bit too much. It's kind of cute. Maybe it doesn't have pink flowers though. Oh, Ramblem, you followed over there. Thank you. I shall do a thank you for Lycus. So, people in Lycus's chat, this is going to be my just chatting screen. This is what it's going to look like eventually. This is what Lycus has been working on me for now. I'm very excited. Currently, here's a little pixely because I shrunk it down. But yeah, my plan is to have me and my screen and then my shelf of things. And hopefully it'll end up looking good. There was one in between Testament and Bridget, but for season 3 they saved it for Johnny. I think it's my least favorite season of Guilty Gear, though. I'm not being excited for the characters they released this season, sadly. Not that I'm unhappy with. I mean, it's still cool. I'm still happy that the characters are released and people are happy. But there was nothing for me. Maybe I do like a double. Yeah, the new characters and moves did bring it up. That's true. The new moves and mechanics. Sorry. Guys, I want you to do this on another layer. I need to make a new layer, guys. Don't let me forget. This layer is flowers. Oh, music stop. Music stop. Oh, music. Even though I don't like this one much. At least someone got a new move. Not like my character. Only L this season for you was Elfeld. You originally dreaded her, then got caught in the hype of being Elfeld, then hated her for a different reason than you thought you would. Wait, why do you hate her now? I think I like Elfeld more than I ever thought I would. Strangely enough, maybe Slayer is my favorite character from this patch. No fun to play, miserable to fight. Okay, that's fair. Like I think she probably is. Uh, I think probably she is one of the least fun characters to fight. I haven't fought very many good Elfelds. If you don't have a DP, she's real rough. That's right, you were playing some Nago. I forgot about that. You play John, dude. I mean, you play like quite a lot of characters, a little bit, right? You could go with like dark blue flowers. Kind of weird though. Maybe light blue flowers. Maybe light blue flowers is the way. We don't have a lot of light blue here, so maybe light blue is the way. Axel's real bad against her mix-up because her options go over 2K. Oh no. That is actually so bad. How fast is Axel 2K? 5 frames.
Hello, I'm back.
Welcome back.
Thanks. Also, hi, Knight. Welcome in. And Ramboamp, thank you for the follow. I appreciate it.
Cube with 5H, she gets to do 5HH. I can't even remember what 5HH is.
Also, hi, Shadow. Thank you for the Monty
Oh,
fan Kim
really? You think
and the
that's why?
cuddle.
I mean, it could be.
Hopefully they went off. Let me know if for some reason they didn't.
I think blue is the way here. Blue is the way forward. So what made you decide to redraw Corvo anyway? Was it Corvo?
Basically, yeah, it is Corvo. Basically, I have like a Discord server of the roleplay group still, and we're all still pretty good friends. And we just kind of spontaneously decided to start the roleplay back up again.
Oh,
And
nice.
so yeah, we've all kind of been like redrawing our characters and stuff.
Were you all artists?
Yeah, since it started on DeviantArt, it was pretty
Right.
much like primarily artists, but we do have a few people who aren't artists as well.
You know, it's really nice to do stuff with artists again.
Yeah. Yeah, it's always a good time.
Even though doing pixel art is generally not very compatible with other artists, which is a bit of a shame.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. I love seeing pixel art though. Especially like when you do like art trades and you get like pixel art in return. And
Yeah,
it's always
super
like a joy to see.
I'll have to do a pixel likeness at some point.
That would be so fun.
It's not compatible because it's you can't. It's very much its own thing, right? Like you can't exactly like have one person drawing pixel. I mean, you can. Like, I mean, theoretically, something I've always wanted to try is doing like. Hang on, let me get a new thing.
Like
In fact,
harder
wait.
to like it just sort of feels like it doesn't fit in as much like when you do art trades and stuff. Is that what you mean?
No, I mean like like for example when we were doing the community canvases,
Oh yeah. Mm-hmm.
you can't really have it interact with other drawings very easily
Yeah.
because it has to be done on a smaller scale generally.
That's true. And then like it's harder to like it takes longer because you have to be so precise about it usually.
Yeah, it does tend to be pretty slow.
You sleep so fucked. I'm sorry to hear.
I mean, you
like,
could do
shadow.
something like have like a big drawing like this, like really blow up the squares and then like draw on top of it. You know, have. I mean, I'm drawing freehand with my mouse, but you know, you could do something like that. Have like the pixel art in the background as like a base color. Have like these big squares and then draw on top of them. I think that could be pretty interesting.
Mm-hmm.
But it's it's a bit of a weird one.
Yeah, I get what you mean.
Yeah, I don't use a pen and I don't tend to draw like freehand with mouse very much, so it's not the best. I mean, you could do something like this, which I think is like something like fairly interesting. It's something like pretty different.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it doesn't tend to like I can't really like draw a pixel art alongside someone else's drawing and have them interact. That's what I was meaning.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, there's no reason why you can't, as part of like an art trade or something, you know, have someone, you know, make pixel art in response to, you know, if the art pieces don't have to directly interact with each other, then pixel art is just fine.
Mm-hmm.
But if I think of like, you know, you sometimes see like artists do like Gartic phone together or whatever. Like
Mm-hmm.
pixel art, you can't just like slot it into an animation or a frame there, or without it being like really like, oh, this is the pixel art frame.
Yeah. Yeah, like people's like art styles can generally blend together, but the pixel art kind of stands out just by the nature of it.
Yeah. And there's normally like a bit of adaptation you can do in most form of art that can be a little bit difficult to do with pixel art just because it just kind of is its own thing. In a way, it's like it's less. You know, when I'm drawing with pixel art, there's very few times where I just draw a line. Like
Mm-hmm.
that like never happens.
Yeah. Grace, thank you so much for the coffee
You know,
shop
I'm
sale.
more
I
like drawing
appreciate it.
individual pixels or using a tool to get a straight line.
Mm-hmm.
It's very, 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 very rare for me to do like a freehand just line.
Yeah. I hope you're doing well today, by
And
the
that
way.
also varies from artist to artist. Not all artists, like some artists definitely do like veer more to using more angular tools and vectors and things, I think. Maybe I'm
Mhm.
wrong.
Yeah, I get
But
what
I love it very much. I think pixel art is very enjoyable.
Yeah, it's so cool. Very unique looking. Yo, Booney, how you doing? Yeah, it's your mans. Your mans.
So how many people are in your D&D writing group?
Right, let me
Does it
check.
have a name?
Yeah, it's called Amira. It's the name of the world.
Okay.
Let's see. We have 3, 7. I think we have 20 people right now, including myself.
It's a lot of people.
Yeah, it's like a good, like pretty close knit group though.
So how does it work? Is it a bit like improv where you kind of like you write a section and then someone else writes the next section, or
Yeah, exactly. You sort of write back and forth, or you could have like a group of people and like you go in an order, like a rotation order, where you all respond to each other.
and does it happen like on a night or
Um, so like one-on-one
whenever?
stuff tends to happen like it could be over like the course of months that you're just writing like one story
Okay.
where you're just going back and forth with somebody, like writing their own like little adventure of like whatever they're doing or like slice of life. But then sometimes we do have like holidays or like plot events where something significant happens where like we just have like the whole group role playing basically.
Okay.
And then that usually happens over the course of like a week where we're all kind of writing our own little things. I know, I'm sorry. I need to respond to you, Boone. Boone's part of the group, and I have a role play going with her that I need to respond to.
I see.
Thank you so much, Grizz. I
Boone
really
draws a lot
appreciate it.
of like clowns, right?
Yeah, her persona is a clown.
Right. Yeah, I feel like I haven't like seen what all of your community draws. Like you have a lot of like really cool, like when I check like the art channel, like there's a lot of cool stuff going on.
Yeah.
But yeah, I certainly have seen like a few clowns, and I was like, that must be Boone.
Yeah, the clowns are Boone, for sure. Yeah, we have a lot of artists. It's really cool to see them all share their work in the group.
That's really nice.
I hope you have a good day at work, by the way, Grizz. Thank you for supporting me.
Thought about veering more towards the art side before, but I think I'm pretty happy with fighting games.
Yeah. And then you have your like occasional comfy art stream to mix things up. Nice.
Yeah, it's nice. This is not a cozy song, huh, guys? The one on my stream.
Yeah.
Mine is very angry.
Mine's like dramatic right now. I don't know what's going on. Oh, it's like Baldur's Gate music.
Here just in time for stream end. Who said the stream was ending?
Well, according to Sly, it is. Better start wrapping it up.
Because it's 3 p.m. I mean, yeah, the stream does normally end around 3 p.m. But we'll see. Is any of the BB soundtrack cozy? Not really cozy, but like this song is especially not
No
cozy.
problem, Ben. Enjoy your work the best that
This
you
song is
can.
not a friend. You don't want to run to this song in a dark alley, you know?
Yeah, Hollow Knight. We love Hollow Knight music.
Susanoo's theme is peak comfort? No, it is not. Silk Song when? Oh, right now. Right now. The Silk Song reveal is happening immediately.
Shit. I better get ready.
Do you think it'll be this year?
I really hope so.
Do you think it will be?
If it is, it would be like December, I feel like. But I don't mind them taking their time personally. I want them to create the best game that they can. There's only like 5 people on the team anyways, so I don't blame them.
Presumably, like Hollow Knight took a very long time. It was just that nobody knew about it.
Yeah, exactly.
If it's not this year, you'll cry.
Me too. But okay. We will console each other, Squishy.
Better get your handkerchiefs ready. No, don't take all the time you need, devs. Release it now. I don't care if it's not ready.
Release the unfinished game like every other developer.
Yeah, like honestly, like more like what I really hope is that Silk Song takes as long as it needs, and they're like, okay, guys, this took us like 8 years, and they make the best game ever made, and people are like, actually, look, maybe we should actually just take longer on our games.
I know. Right?
Maybe this is a cautionary tale.
I hope so too. I mean, like, really, indie games are really like setting the scene for gaming lately. Like, they just put in so much work. Unlike all the AAA companies. You're just like, yeah, here's my shitty game that doesn't work. Pay me $60, thanks.
Yeah, I rarely buy AAA games these days.
Yeah.
Only fighters that I'm really excited for.
Yeah, that's fair. Usually, like, fighting games are pretty complete because they kind of have to be. Otherwise, they just, like, don't work.
I mean, we definitely had Under Night 2 came out at the start of this year,
Mm-hmm.
and it had a really bad launch.
Oh no.
And I think, you know, just the fact that the launch was so bad, I wouldn't like to say it killed the game, but like, it certainly wasn't good. Yeah, Tekken 8 wasn't great at launch either, but it's still Tekken. So, you know,
Yeah.
it still has clout, you know.
Mm-hmm. Larian came out swinging with Baldur's Gate, and every developer publisher got so pissed at its existence. Yeah, how dare you make an amazing game with lots of features and playability?
I still haven't played. I'm hoping to do like a big collab at some point. some
Oh,
point down the line and play it.
that would be so cool. Yeah, I've only gotten through parts of Act 1, so I'm not very far in it myself, but it is very good.
The thing is, I'm sorry. I'm sorry, people of Lycus' chat. I don't know how much you guys love Divinity, but I did not like Divinity. I could not stand Divinity.
I know nothing about it, so you're not offending me.
Okay. Like, you know when films or games try to make everyone say cool stuff all the time?
Yeah.
I had this with American Gods as well. Like, when I watched that, just every character was just like constantly like, and now for a cool one-liner. And I was like, look, no, just say something normal. Just say you want a cup of tea like a normal person, not, oh, the
Yeah.
clouds suggest a cup of tea shall be brewed. No.
I get it, yeah. They're like not people. Like, bro, you are not real. And it's so obvious.
Exactly.
I like the characters in Baldur's Gate are not like that. Like they just actually like interact with you like a real person, and sometimes they like disagree with you and stuff. It's pretty cool.
Yeah, I've heard people say good things about it. So when I actually get around to playing it, I'll probably get it in a sale at some point.
Mhm.
Hopefully I'll enjoy it as much as like so many other people have.
Yeah,
It was Game of the Year, right?
I think so.
I think I was a little surprised because I think Alan Wake won Best Narrative, if I'm not mistaken. If I remember correctly, I think Alan Wake won Best Narrative.
Oh yeah.
And um Baldur's Gate was also in that, and I was like, oh well, if Alan Wake has won that, then surely Alan Wake is going to win. And then Baldur's Gate won, and I was really surprised. But yeah, Baldur's Gate really did sweep. And Astarion's voice actor was the best voice actor.
Oh yeah. He has an amazing voice. He's just so good as that character.
Yeah, he sounded very, very good. Just
Mhm.
like just the correct levels of pompous and I don't even know. There's so many like different little, just like perfect little twangs, right? To
Yeah.
like his different like emotions.
Hmm. Yeah, it's so good. He's such a himbo.
In Hollyoaks.
Goosterian. I have a big goose plush that Boone got me, and I
I'm
named it
100% convinced
Goosterian.
with these flowers. They look a little bit more like starfish, but hopefully it's okay.
They look very pretty.
Man, the Blaze Blue character select gets me every time. Like, I'm sorry for just occasionally like going off on a fighting game music tangent, but
It's okay.
this song is such. Oh, I heard this song so many times because I played Blaze Blue a long time,
Hmm.
and every time I hear it now, I'm just like, oh my gosh, my feels,
Yeah. Uh,
my feels are being assaulted. Whose theme is this? Is the character select? Keep doing it, Ilsa. Might get one of them to pick it up. Maybe. Guys, you should all play fighting games. Fighting games are great.
I want to I'm very like sort of excited for the League of Legends like fighting game.
Yeah. Have you
Um
do you play much League of Legends or do you just like the characters?
uh both. I
Both.
really don't play it a lot. I play it like on occasion when I have the um energy to, I guess, because it's very like wear and tear
Yeah.
on my anxiety. But I love the world building in League. So I want to try it when it comes out, but these is like it's like a Marvel sort of type game
Yeah,
where
it's a
you
2D
have like
game.
the three characters. So he's like, that's probably not going to be the best first game for you. And I'm like, I know, but I want to play it.
I mean, you could play it two-player. Bees could play one character, and you could play the other.
That's true. It's only 2v2.
Would Beast be a good partner to play with, or would he get would he backseat in a stressful way?
I don't think he would. I think it would be more my anxiety of like letting him down would
Okay.
maybe get in the way.
They better add Blitzcrank. Look, if they don't add Poppy, I'm gonna cry.
Oh, she would be so good.
That the only thing I'm worried about is that short characters can be like really annoying in fighting games because obviously if you're trying to punch somebody and they're underneath the punch, it's frustrating.
Mm-hmm.
Especially when characters' moves are designed to hit are designed when most of the cast can get hit by those punches. For example, they added Yoda to one of the Soul Calibur games, and it was just the most obnoxious thing because like any move that was supposed to hit like another standing human just went over his head. So it was really frustrating.
Yeah, that sounds frustrating.
You need Ziggs, but literally just Beautiful Joe kicking bombs around.
Hey, Sparkles, doing good. How are you? Welcome
Hi,
in.
Sparkle.
Doing pretty good.
Actual little guy privileges, exactly. But yeah, I think they could make Poppy. Poppy's quite a large Yordle, and they could make like her pigtails stick up and be a hitbox.
That's smart. Yeah, I mean, they did it in League where all the characters are like canonically very different sizes, but they all fit into that,
I mean, that's true.
general size. Doing good. I'm glad to hear it.
I think Poppy would be so funny because she's just a little Yordle, and then she'd smack you with a hammer, and you'd fly across the stage and bounce off the wall. Great.
That's so good.
If you ever need a top laner, a one trick Poppy top laner, you can ask me.
Hell yeah, that would be fun. I play ADC mostly.
I'll come and save you when you when you need it. I'll teleport
Yeah.
in. Bang.
Yeah. Teleport.
That Yasuo trying to jump on you? Nuh-uh, says I. I put up the wall.
Let's go. Yeah, we'll just put words down everywhere so that you can teleport in anytime.
Perfect.
Mm-hmm.
My first thought was Zac, but then like there's not that many Zac players.
Bees is a
Like-
Zac player.
Oh really? Zac's so funny.
Right? That's
kinda just think-
that's the slime guy, right?
Yeah, the slime guy.
Yeah. Pretty sure.
I kind of just think that bees would play all the bee characters.
I like the bee
Like-
skins.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
If they put Zac, you'll get obnoxious. I wonder if they're going to add any supports, like, and actually make them play more like supports.
That would be cool.
Like, can you imagine like them just like adding Braum and like he
Oh,
just goes stand behind Braum, and then you can't hit the other person behind them. You can just be a mage going pew 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 behind them, or an
yeah.
ADC.
You making me in Dark Souls 2? Yeah, why? Have you still been doing that? Beekeeper Singed. Yeah, it's a really good skin. Echo, Fiddle, and Tom Kench. Those are good. I love Fiddlesticks, but I can't play jungle at all.
You can play fiddle in lane, I think. Maybe not.
You could do Portal Sticks. Play him as support, maybe. I don't know how viable it is right now, but
He was an annoying top laner at some point because anytime you got him low, he would just go and just absorb all the HP from everything around him.
true. It died with his E. Oh, damn. Yeah, I know he got reworked. I wasn't sure if he still could be support or not. God, his rework's so good.
Yeah, it is actually so good. Like, I mean, he was funny when he was just a little guy, but
Yeah.
now he's actually pretty creepy, right?
Yeah, I love him. He's so cool. It's crazy how they went from like, haha, funny stick man to like actual eldritch horror, like abomination creature.
Did you ever see the voice actor like doing the voice?
Yeah, I love him. He's so cool that he can actually make those noises with his mouth.
Exactly. It's just fun. You're just like, imagine you're sitting in your car and this guy pulls up in the car next to you, practicing his voice acting. He's just this normal looking guy, and then you're just here.
Yeah, I know. I love that. That's pretty much all his voice. Like every sound you hear is like actually voice acted, and
I
it's like,
know, it's so
hello,
wild.
how are you human?
Actually, just a demon in the car next to you, pretending to be a human.
Yeah, exactly. You're saving that to start when you start doing streams and vids, but I might do it early and show pics. Oh, that would be so much fun. I'd love to see you stream it sometime. You should definitely do that.
Those are noises you make when you have a caffeine withdrawal. That's true. I did hear about that, Magix. They originally wanted Fiddle to have multiple voices that whisper to you, but decided that was too creepy.
That would be interesting. I like how he imitates things, though. It's pretty
Yeah,
cool.
he like when he meets like certain champions, he like says like I seem to remember them like having like lines to Annie and stuff, like really like
Yeah.
dramatic lines.
Yeah, like he sort of like knows their backstories and like can repeat them.
Yeah,
His
that's real creepy.
Yeah, I think his whole thing is that he like imitates loved ones and stuff in order to like draw you in so that he can kill you or whatever. So I don't know how he like gets those memories from random characters, but it's really cool.
Yeah, it's real creepy. Come in, Ivy. Yeah,
Welcome
this
back, No
is coming
Socks.
along real nicely. I actually have stuff on my shelves now. And I have to go hug and kiss a cat, so I'll be right back.
Yay! So hi, Basher. How you doing? New streaming will be a long way away, but it will happen. Yeah, I will look forward to it. I will wait so hard. With so much anticipation. It'll be worth it. The bear in Annihilation. Oh my god. Annihilation is one of my favorite movies. That thing is crazy. That was like the first I saw of Annihilation that made me want to watch the movie. I kind of had that part spoiled to me, but then the rest of the movie was just like absolutely insane as well.
Wait. Annihilation is the one where they go into like a mysterious anomaly, right?
Yeah, called The Shimmer.
Yeah, my partner watched that, and I was in the room. It looked like a very creepy film.
Yeah, it's very like existential sort of horror. Very good though.
Asher. Let me know if you're wanting to wrap up. By the way, I'm still like feeling pretty good, so I'll work a little bit longer.
Okay, yeah, I'm good for however long, really. So it's up to you whenever you want to end. It's good with me.
Yeah, it was not a nice bear. And everyone knows that I absolutely love bears. They're my absolute favorite.
Oh yeah, bears are good.
The books are even more insane.
Mm-hmm.
The third and final book, Peter's Acting Quality. Oh, that's a shame. It can be real difficult to maintain like a high quality through like a whole trilogy, right?
Yeah.
I'm not gonna ask for spoilers. I feel like there was something I remember about the film, but I don't want to ask because it's right at the end.
Mm-hmm.
I'm fairly sure I saw this bear.
Yeah, that is towards the end of the movie, the bear.
Yeah.
But it's the movie's kind of like known for that bear because it's such a creepy scene. Did I choose a shield? I want to say yes, but I don't remember what it was off the top of my head. The kryptonite of explaining away the weird. Yeah.
Have you chosen a mighty shield, Lycus? Asks Sparkles. Sparkle?
Um, yeah, I don't remember what the shield was. I'm pretty sure I had one that I chose to wield, but
So before Lycus was a VTuber, was Lycus did Lycus have a campaign? Did Lycus go on an adventure?
no, I made like this entirely for streaming with. They're sort of like my like a stand-in for me, and then
Right.
have become like a character of its own as well.
Yeah, it's funny because I think that kind of happens with your character. Like the the character is me, but also not me.
Mm-hmm, exactly.
It's come up with like NSFW art, which I'm not comfortable with because I'm like, it's kind of like people sexualizing like an extension of me, right?
Yeah, I feel the same way.
But some people are like, oh yeah, that's a character. That's not me. And I'm like, but kind of me.
Yeah. Yeah, like Lycus just isn't a sexual character. Like I just like don't want them like that, you know? Cuz like you said, like it's me, it's not me, but like it's an extension of me and therefore I don't want it like that, like portrayed like that.
Yeah.
Welcome back, Night. I hope you get some time to relax and self-care now.
I hope you had a good day, other than the work kicking your ass, Phantom.
Yeah.
Oh, music stop. Music stop. Annihilation Bear versus Cocaine Bear. Who wins?
I feel like
Is
the
it Yogi or
Annihilation
Yogi?
Bear.
You found me mentioned on Reddit? Did you? What did it say? I'm not sure I'm ready for this. Terrible streamer found.
No.
Don't follow this woman.
No. That's cool though.
I can't tell if Sly's being serious. Maybe it's something like oh, it's a good Charlotta main to watch. Oh, nice.
Yeah. That's super sweet.
Oh, that makes me happy. I totally thought this was going to be something along the lines of like I don't know, tyrant scene. There's a tyrant on Twitch.
Reddit can be nice sometimes. When they want to be.
Yeah. On the rare occasion they're feeling nice. Oh, that really makes me happy.
So go.
Yeah, it feels really weird. When people are like, I don't mind people making NSFW of my work, of my character, it really seems strange to me. But like, if they're able to like rectify that with themselves, like, that's fine. But to me, it's like really, it's really dissonant to me.
Mm-hmm.
Or if they don't mind their character being in NSFW situations, like that too. Like if that's fine with them, that's cool.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, everyone has different boundaries about that kind of stuff. And, like, a lot of VTubers are like pretty sexual, but it's important to remember like not everyone is.
Yeah, I think like I've definitely I don't think you're similar. Like there definitely like were opportunities to, make more sexualized content to like increase the size of my channel. But I think in
Mm-hmm.
the long run, I was just like, it's not something I'm particularly comfortable with. It wouldn't make me feel cozy and happy,
Yeah,
So
and
it
that's like
felt,
the most important thing.
yeah, it felt more important to me to grow in a way that felt comfortable than a way that was quick.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. I always feel like long-term growth like that is better though, usually. You get a
Like,
more solid community out of it.
yeah. Yeah, like I think people have really responded to the fact that like I've worked pretty hard to make sure the community stayed a safe space.
Mm-hmm.
And I think my community has resonated with that.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, Magix is here with the Magix mass bonking if anyone gets out of line.
Yeah. Like I'm fine with people like my other OCs and like characters that I draw if they're like, oh, like simping over them or whatever. But as long as it's not like me, don't simp
Yeah.
over me.
Yeah, I've seen some people who are really good at handling that kind of thing. Like very, very good at like putting their foot down and saying like, no, that's not okay. And
Yeah.
I'm pretty impressed by those people.
Yeah. Like I'm fine with people being like, oh, you're so cute, or like, I love your design and stuff. But like, if they have those like thoughts, they should keep them more to themselves.
Definitely when I was growing. at the start. There were people who were more weird.
Hmm.
And it still occasionally happens, but
Yeah.
it's mostly pretty okay.
Yeah. I think that's just kind of the nature of putting yourself online. It's
Yeah.
like people are going to be weird, and that's just part of it. But all you can do is just handle it and make sure they know that's not accepted, and then move on. Or ban them if you need to.
Yeah, I've never had the point. I don't think I've ever got to the point where I had to ban somebody. Generally, like, I'm pretty firm on the whole thing, and then people are just like, okay.
Yeah. Yeah, usually people are pretty respectful of that. You just gotta make sure your boundaries are known. And people are like, oh, okay.
Clover said the only reason I'm not a YouTuber is because of Magix. Because I fear her judgment. Yeah, Magic's keeping us on the straight and narrow. No, I don't think there's any way of taming EXE. EXE is gonna be an EXE. Honestly, I don't think I want the world for Clover as a YouTuber. Because Clover's too pure. I don't think she's that. It's not that she's pure, it's that. I don't know. She doesn't come across as someone who should be lewd. Do you know what I mean? Just some people where you're like, I just don't want to imagine the world for their lewd.
Yeah, like in your mind, they're very innocent and you just don't want to think of them otherwise.
Yeah, exactly. He enters your stream asking if I'm practicing degrading people instead of saying hello. Well, that's EXE. But if it makes you uncomfortable that he does that, you should tell him to stop. He will
Yeah.
respect that. If you actually like seriously sit him down and say like that, actually I don't appreciate that, then he'd stop. But I'm not sure if you actually want him to stop. Maybe you do. Maybe that's mean of me. I kind of you bring it up in complaints often enough that I kind of feel like it's oh, this happened. Like look what happened, rather than this makes me super uncomfortable kind of way. Maybe I'm wrong.
Mike?
Oh,
Is something wrong with your mic?
is it better?
You sounded fine to me the whole time, but
Yeah, I think it maybe just happens on stream.
I get it. My mic is weird sometimes too.
Okay, I think that's enough flowers. Mike is good now. Thank you. Yeah, this is all starting to come together, guys. Maybe I'll actually be ready. Maybe one day I'll actually have this finished.
It's looking good.
I wonder how much I would charge for this.
You've been spending a long time on it. You better
I
charge a lot.
have. I mean, the
Charge
thing
your
is, like,
brain.
it's nothing special, but like for the amount of work it is, I'd have to charge several £100.
Yeah, sure.
1,000? I think that's maybe a bit much. Maybe it's not though.
Hey, if people pay it. Oh, thank you, Knight. Knight says our art looks amazing.
Oh, thank you, Knight. Oh my gosh, fly. You know, that makes like a weird number, like 563. It just looks like I translate that number from like another currency, right?
Yeah, it does kind of look like that.
It's like this is exactly 1,000. You know, this would be exactly 600 euros or something. I don't know from this planet. That's true.
Thank you for letting me know, Sparkles. That's better? Okay, good. Stream was a big surprise, but I'm glad to hang out with you. Yeah, I'm super glad to hang out with you guys this morning too.
Okay, let's.
87 cents.
Okay, I need to iron out exactly how long this is. Space screen. How many frames is it? It is 112 frames long. That's a lot of frames.
Yeah, it's about 10:45 for me. 10:38 in the morning.
3 Fredos? Dang, where are you getting your Fredos from? Hang on a second. I need to fix this. Flower should be constant as well. The bunny plushie should be constant. How long did it take you to learn to rig?
Oh, the rig. Maybe like
Ah, Flights.
you
How
like
light just go?
Oh, can you not hear me?
You
Hello?
gotta look up what a Freddo is now. A Freddo is like it's a very tiny chocolate frog that used to be 10 pence.
Sorry, I muted my mic and didn't realize it. Can you hear me now?
Like is gone. Like
Oh.
is gone. No Lycus. Or like
Oh.
is gone.
Hello?
Oh, like
Can
is
you hear me?
back. I can
Sorry.
now.
I think I changed my mic somehow. I was pressing buttons on my Steam Deck and I don't know what happened. Or my Stream Deck. So how long did it take me to learn to rig? Maybe like half a year.
Half a year? Jeez. That's a big time sink.
Yeah, and like I still wouldn't say I was like good at it. Like I started over so many times on this model. It took me a while to like I think the longest thing was figuring out like the layering system and everything and like what I could do and like how things worked in Live 2D and how I needed to draw them for the program.
So your first like big rigging thing was your own model?
Yeah, I did practice on some free models that Live 2D provides on their website. And that was like what I started with, and then I just went straight into my model.
Dang, that is a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, it's like kind of hard, but like once once you get the basics of it, you're like, oh, okay, so this is what I need to do, and this is how it works, and then it's pretty like straightforward from there. But yeah, it's a cool little program. I still struggle with it sometimes. Like I'm rigging your face right now. And I've
What a
started
weird
over
phrase.
I've started over like 3 times because I'm like, nope, that doesn't look right.
Really?
Yeah. But it's definitely harder with like a slightly more realistic model to
Yeah.
make it
It's
look
that.
convincing.
Yeah, it's that thing that happens with uh when you're like drawing hands or faces. Like it takes so little for they before it starts looking wrong, right?
Yeah, exactly. And like sometimes it's like you can tell something's off about it, but you can't tell what. Like sometimes I just need to walk away for a full day because I'm like, I cannot figure out what's wrong about this. And then I come back and I'm like, oh, this is like slightly off. That's all.
Right, okay.
But I
Okay.
think the more I
Please.
do it, the easier it will be to like not have to start over multiple times.
Why did the whole thing not move? You pesky thing. I want all of you to move.
It was his
Sometimes I
face.
struggle even with this simple program. Even this baby mode program, I struggle.
Oh, monarchy is rigged.
The monarchy is rigged? No.
Yeah.
Noses don't rotate like this. God.
Exactly, Ivy.
Right. But you're part of the monarchy, Sly. You're part of the monarchy. So Sly is sometimes my son and sometimes not.
Yeah. On and off
Yeah.
again, son.
I was so when I started being, is it appropriate to call me a president? No. I'm not a president. Show me some respect and call me by my proper title. What the heck? Sly's next in line, but I'm immortal. It's true.
So it's this perpetual, never actually inheriting the title.
Not your monarch. I mean, like technically, I'm not your monarch because I'm I'm not on Earth. So for 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 lore reasons, I I I was not king when I started streaming. But then I became synonymous with Kai, and then people started I started being Kai. I became Kai at some point, and
Mhm.
then Kai's son is in the game. So all the characters who are Kai's son became my children.
Yeah.
And it's so Sly. It was just Sly at first because Sly was like the first like real Sin player, and I'd be like, "Okay, son, here's what you're doing." He was like, "Okay, Dad."
That's cute. My week has been pretty good, thank you. Mostly just preparing for
Yeah. Then at some
the
point,
weekend,
all Sin players became my children,
preparing for the donathon and
and I
such.
became king, we ran with that ever since. That's how a monarch is born, don't you know?
Yeah, fighting games.
No, you don't vote for me tonight. There's no voting. There's not going to be a vote. Sometimes you humans have like real funny ideas about this thing called democracy. We don't have this here. I will be king. There'll be no voting. When you play enough Guilty Gear, a class system develops around you. That's right. And then the clapping and cheering shall begin, and the first person to stop shall be executed.
Don't listen to Ilso. She's abducted all the Sin players and feeds us only leftover lettuce scraps. Please save us. Sounds suspicious.
If I'm king, can you be captain of the royal guard? I actually don't think we have a captain of the royal guard. We have a royal artist, but now I think we have two royal artists. And unless Lycus doesn't want to be a royal artist.
Oh, I'll be a royal artist. I'm the little gremlin artist that lives in your castle basement.
I would never.
I only get lettuce scraps too.
Dang. I don't know who's been giving you all these lettuce scraps.
Wait, you don't feed us at all? Hold on a second here.
Been feeding the royal artist lettuce scraps.
Damn, lettuce is literally just solid water. It's like barely food.
And it's true. You're the royal pain in the ass? You are a royal pain in the ass. Why do I have so many scraps of specifically lettuce? I only like the especially tasty bit of the lettuce. So then all the not so tasty bits get thrown away to the sin players. So wasteful? I know. I know. What a shame. I should give them to someone more worthy than the sin players, shouldn't I? As a fantasy hero, do you get to work for the monarchy? That would be cool. You've never met a monarch before? Do you know what? I think I'm probably the one who, in like Final Fantasy 1, there's the castle and you go and the king is like, "Oh, a brave adventurer, go and do the thing." That's me, probably. That's probably me. This is Lychee's theme, I think. I never liked this remix of Lychee's theme. Not that I ever like Lychee's theme. Or Lychee. But Arakune, yeah, you're the royal wizard. And we already went past Valkenheim's theme once. Lettuce is just water with chlorophyll, yeah. With some cellular structure and chlorophyll. Yeah, I see you're the chosen heroes who'll save this land from ruin. Go deal with my personal problems. That's like every first quest giver, first royal quest giver in like any game, right?
Yeah. Thank you for the health check, Sparkle.
What is this nonsense, Sly? I would give a fetch quest that lasts the entire game with a reward that's not worth it. Wait, can I compress these? Maybe I can compress these. Merge down. There.
Yeah, I can vouch for Knight as the royal guard.
You can? Okay,
Mm-hmm.
okay. High quality? Not treacherous?
Yeah, high quality, no treachery. Yeah, they are also like a ghost because they're Phantom Knight, so you know they don't die.
That's pretty powerful.
Mm-hmm.
Where does Envy live? Where does Envy live on my desk? Does Envy have a little pedestal? Here's the egg. Here's the egg. In my head. Maybe he lives inside this little egg. And he just goes
In a jar.
He lives in a jar. I don't know about this. I would give the golden stuff like in Breath of the Wild. Maybe I would give you the golden stuff. It's shiny.
We all know peasants love shiny things.
Peasants love shiny things. That's true.
Thank you for the scratches.
Sol 2P is an anti-air? No, it's not. I mean, maybe Envy moves around. You know, I'll be working away, and then Envy's just gonna go. Doesn't everyone love shininess? Yes, everyone loves shininess. That's why the perfect reward is a shiny thing for like all occasions. Are you
Yeah.
hungry? Here, have a shiny reward. Are you thirsty? Here, have a golden reward.
A golden reward.
That's what you want.
Are you
That'll
gonna
solve your
piss in their
problem.
mouth? Sorry, that's.
I mean, I can see where you got there.
Couldn't resist.
You didn't know it was that kind of stream. I didn't know it was that kind of stream either.
Sorry, my stream's bleeding. My normal stream behavior is starting to bleed into the co-llab.
That's okay. Like, to be honest, like, if I was collabing with most people, I think someone would have already degraded the stream already.
I did good for the first like 3 hours, you know. I deserve one degen joke.
The problem is that the Envy one is alive. Which means I can't just stick him in a cupboard.
Little degeneracy as a treat. Just a
Ah.
little.
Who said I can't? I mean, I don't think he'd appreciate that. I'm sorry. Sometimes I'm gonna sing, completely irrespective of what music you have on. I'm
That's okay.
sorry.
It just sounds like you're having a good time to me.
I am having a good time. Most of the community is used to being in the closet at some point anyway. I mean, that is true. We do have a very LGBT community who have all come out at some point in their lives.
Oh, excellent.
What? Soda can? Fizzy juice. Let's call it correctly by its proper name. Fizzy juice. Oh my gosh, this fizzy juice is massive. That's okay. Maybe it's not too big.
Hey, Luna, welcome in. How you doing?
But you know what? This fizzy juice is actually like a pretty good size for me if I'm this size.
Oh, that looks so cute with the model.
Yeah, I'm real happy with it. You know what they say, Sly? I want doesn't get. You should say please. Please and thank you. This still needs a little bit of work, but I'm gonna put it on the desk just now to take a look at how it looks. Oops, not there. I probably will look to end the stream shortly, probably on the hour, because that will be 3 hours, which is a plenty long art stream for me, I think. Especially because I'll be streaming later as well.
Yeah, of course. Yeah, I know you stream usually in the morning and at night, right?
Yeah. Magic Cube.
What's up,
You really do have
Sparkles?
far too many fathers.
Too many dads. You already asked? Okie dokie. No worries.
Maybe the Magic Cube goes on the top of shelf.
What's the magic cube from?
The Magic Cubes is Magic's, my mod's magical cube.
Oh, gotcha.
And sometimes I need to talk to the magical cube.
Mm-hmm. Oh,
And
Luna, thank you.
sometimes the magical cube talks back.
Thank you for the 60 months. I appreciate it so much. I hope you're doing well, my friend. It's nice to see you.
Uh-oh. Why are they not all gone, huh?
Whoa!
Huh?
Luna, thank you so much. What the
Magic cubes?
heck?
Oh, a hype train is incoming!
Thank you.
On Like's channel.
Wow. Oh.
Is Monty driving the train across the screen?
Yeah, he should be. Yeah, there he goes. Look at him.
Dang, I need to have a thing like that.
I love it so much. It's so funny. Thank you so much, Luna. I appreciate you. Don't know any of these people. You know what? Me neither, really. Who are you people? Okay. I hope they enjoy the emote.
Isn't it so funny when like you visit like someone's channel for like literally like I don't know, like 10 minutes to see if you think they're a cool person, if they're worth watching, and then like you get a little notification that's like, you've been gifted a sub, and you're like, oh, okay.
Yeah, that's always so funny. Well, sometimes it just like when you do random gifts, it just gives them to whoever's watching that doesn't have one.
Yeah.
So it's kind of cool though. It's nice.
Yeah, I
Sometimes
agree.
it gets people to stick around. Just so I don't leave you in the dark, the question would have been, who is the highest resolution god? Oh yeah, you did ask me that before.
Delete these for now.
Yeah, that was an interesting question to think about.
Oh, very nice.
Oh,
Very nice. Now I have a moving cube on the top.
thank you so much,
top
Knight.
shelf.
Oh, look, here he comes again. He's coming around
Probably do
faster
with
this
going over
time.
by one.
Thank you for gifting us up to Sparkles. That's so sweet, Knight.
It's okay, Dad. Help with my college thesis.
Thank you, friends. I appreciate your
Wait,
support.
it's a slice older than Goldenberry? Gorenberry.
I hope you all are doing well. And I hope you're all excited for the donathon tomorrow, by the way. Speaking of hype trains.
You're 24 in 23 days?
I hope you enjoyed the sub, Sparkles. I'm so glad you got your emotes. Thank you again, Knight, and thank you, Luna.
Sometimes my chatters are so young that I'm like, I actually could be their parent, but actually Sly's actually way too close to my age to be my child.
Oh yeah, pretty close to me too. Wait, Basher, you're so baby. I didn't know.
I did not know Vasher was so baby.
I always like teasing the chatters that are older than me. Oh, Luna, thank you for gifting us up there. So that's so
Thank
sweet.
you. Guys, now I get to do this all over again.
Oh.
Thank you. That's super kind. I also get to stick him in the washing machine again.
Yay, the washing machine. I love that emote.
Yeah, it's so good.
It's so funny. Put him on the power wash setting.
I mean, he's probably been misbehaving.
Yeah, exactly.
Everything I know of Monty knows that suggests to me that he misbehaves sometimes.
Yeah, he's a dirty boy.
It's the equivalent of like washing his mouth out with soap and water.
Yeah, exactly. One time he bit me and I had to pour alcohol in his mouth. Get him to let go.
Wait, he bit you and didn't let go?
Well, so my hands smelled like chicken because I picked up one of my pet chickens like before and I didn't think about it. So he was like, animals smell delicious, and then tried to eat my hand.
No.
So like he's never bitten me. Oh yeah, it hurt, but it wasn't bad. And he's never bitten me like angrily, where like, you know, they just strike at you. He's only ever bitten me to try to eat me.
He's definitely had eyes bigger than his stomach there.
Yeah.
Like, dang, look at this giant chicken.
Also, Char, welcome in. Congrats
Biggest
on the
chicken
sub.
I ever did see.
Enjoy.
Okay, guys,
work,
I
but
better
much
call
love.
this
No
stream.
problem. Thank you so much, Char. I appreciate you
But
lurking.
I'll wait a few more minutes until this hype
Yeah.
train dies down.
Whenever you need to, don't worry.
Guys, it's coming along. Look, looky. I have my wall panels which do this. because they're space baroque.
That's so cool.
And then I have my little screen thing and my screen, and then there's me. It's coming along, guys. I'm looking forward to when I'm sitting here and oh my gosh, like the idea of I'm so excited. The
I'm
idea of
excited for
actually having
you.
this as my just chatting screen
It looks so good.
with an actual model, it's like that.
Yeah,
It really is all
it
coming
has
together. Yeah.
wings. It has little wings like me. What, Char said
Okay.
something.
Are you planning on streaming a little longer like us, or?
I might go like 1 more hour and
Okay.
wrap things up, but you're welcome to go if you gotta.
In that case, I shall raid across to you.
Oh, thank you.
I shall take my viewers and go elsewhere.
Oh
No,
no.
we're raiding in.
Thank you so much. I appreciate you. I really had fun collabing with you. I hope we get to do this. Like, if we could do it like once a week or every other week, it would be cool.
Yeah, I'll be doing this well. I'll be streaming every Friday,
Mm-hmm.
and you'll be more than welcome to join me whenever.
Awesome. Thank you so much.
So thank you so much for being here, Lycus. Thank you so much for being here, chat. Thank you for being wonderful company, Lycus's chat. It's been very, very nice.
Yeah, your chat has been so good too. They're very funny.
Wow, well, they can be funny over at yours.
Yeah, I'll take them. Don't worry. I'll take good care of them.
Okay. Have a lovely afternoon, guys. I'll be back in about 4 hours for Guilty Gear, or maybe Grand Blue. One of those games. But yeah, I'll be back later. Have a lovely, lovely afternoon, morning, time zone, Earth, and I'll see you guys later.
Good
Much
night,
love.
guys. Bye.
Kiss. Bye.
Hear my shout out. And there we go. Also the shout out. I don't know what happened to the raid. Oh well. Unregistered also get me like that. Is this what outside the basement looks like? Am I free to drink sugar water? Yes, I will feed you proper food. Get in here and get in the tavern. Food's on me today. Hello, Magics. Welcome. The raid broke? I guess so, but everybody's here, so it's okay. No worries. Thank you again to Ilsa for joining us. Please give her a follow. As you could see, she's a very good artist, and
we offer food in exchange for fingies.
Yeah, if you trade your fingers in, you might get some extra food. It's okay, Ilsa. I appreciate it nonetheless. Yeah, pizza time. But welcome in, guys, and thank you again for Luna also for starring on the stream. Let's go. They'll be streaming again later tonight, so make sure you give them a follow and check them out later. Place it anyways, my forehead's enough. Let's go. Here, let me take the little box off the screen right now. Ooh, ooh. There we go. Yeah. I hope we all enjoyed that. We're definitely gonna try to make that a regular thing. You love this cool archer? Thank you. It's my boy Corvo. Yeah, I'll zoom in on him since you guys have been zoomed out for a while. But yeah, he's my cool little archer man. He's a himbo. He doesn't think very well, but he does shoot arrow very good. But yeah, I've been enjoying the morning stream so far. It's been very refreshing, and I feel like I have like so much time with you guys, and then I have like a whole day to look forward to after this. Basically, love all fantasy designs. I'll be very excited over all of them. Hell yeah, I love fantasy so much. Easily my favorite genre, top tier fantasy. What does himbo mean? It basically, have you ever heard of the term bimbo when referring to a woman? It basically means they're really pretty, but not very smart. It's the same thing, except instead of bimbo, where it's like beautiful person, it's instead himbo, where it's handsome person. So it means he's very handsome, he's very good looking, but he's kind of dumb. That's all it means. It's an affectionate term in this case, at least. Not an insult. A lot of my characters are himbos. Yeah, of course. I don't know what the like imbo part means, but I'm pretty sure it's supposed to be like beautiful is the B part and then handsome is the H part. And that's why they're different. I don't know. Dr. Python. Are you trying to anger him? Better be careful. Either himbos or disaster artists. Disaster artists. Is that what I am? Archer character is sort of hard to do in Dark Souls. Oh yeah, I guess like, you know, you have to. There's a lot of melee enemies in Dark Souls, and I feel like not having any melee options would be very hard. Thunderstorms haven't stopped, so sleeping on and off. Aw. Sorry. Hope that you can have some time to get some rest later when they stop. Hopefully you have that personal time to yourself and you can take a nice little nap. I don't know, you tell me. I guess I'm a disaster artist, yeah. Sounds about right. Sounds accurate description of me. Oh, I'm excited to potentially play Elden Ring if we end up hitting that goal. That'll be so fun. I'm gonna be so bad at it, guys. I can't even begin to describe how bad I am at Dark Souls games. I mean, I'm sure I'll get better as time goes on. Same thing happened with Hollow Knight. I didn't have any idea what I was doing and then got better at it over time. But it'll be really funny at first to watch me probably die like 5,000 times to something simple. It's not that, in my opinion. It's more like you need to time your shots well and keep yourself stocked with several armories worth of arrows. That too. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just theorizing because I haven't really played a lot myself. I played Dark Souls 3 a little bit. But not enough to actually get anywhere significant. I beat the first boss and that was an accomplishment. I'm a god gamer Hollow Knight speedrunner for real? Yeah, I am. Hey, I beat Path of Pain and that's my biggest gamer achievement ever, probably. So, I'd say I'm a pretty good Hollow Knight player, if I could do that. Maybe not amazing. I still haven't beat Godhome. I gotta do that sometime. You haven't beaten Path of Pain? It's not really worth it. It was more just the precedent of being able to do it. I felt like I had to like prove my worth, and that was the way. That was the way I chose for some reason. Yoda, has he stopped in Godhome? Yeah, I don't. I'm really bad at Godhome, but I also, it doesn't help that I haven't played him forever, you know? Tried to do an archer character in Elden Ring and had the same problem. Super hard to do one. Yeah, having to like stock your arrows. I feel like archer characters, the game kind of needs to just give you that ammo. Otherwise, it just becomes a pain in the ass to like have to collect or craft things and constantly in order to be able to even like have a chance at fighting. And then you have to be like super ready every boss battle. Otherwise, you're just in trouble. Get a shiny in your book. And as a hollow knighter. Yeah. Oh. Which boss? The very first with the glaive and the big ass black sauce creature bursting out of him at half health, or the one with the frosty big fucking mace on all fours? The one that turns into the black creature thing, black shadow creature halfway through. That's like the first boss that you encounter, I think, in the game. I don't remember his name, like Yorick or I don't know, something something Dark Soulsy like that. Should play Jotun again someday? Yeah! I loved watching you play that. That was so fun. New Luna streams when? With the possum persona? I need that in my life. Oh, Gundyr, thank you. Yeah. I legit died like 30 times to Gundyr before I finally beat him. I actually streamed it, which is the funny thing. This was years ago, before I was ever a VTuber. I streamed me fighting Gundyr. Partially, I think it was mostly so that my friends could watch. But I think there was a random person who followed me from that forever ago. Which is really funny to think about. When I get a PNG? Hell yeah. I need your PNG to have a toggle to put you in a trash can. I just think that'd be a fun redeem. Which song is this? No, don't put me in the can. No. This is City of Tears. Okay. It sounds very dramatic on piano. Oh no. Apparently, Helldivers, I saw this recently that they're now requiring you to have a PlayStation ID in order to play Helldivers. It's like now required that you have it. And apparently the reviews recently have been super negative about it. It's like so bad. You two are waiting on a PNG? Let's go. I can't wait to see them. That's so exciting. Vasher, do you have a character concept already? I don't recall. Sorta. Yeah, I know a lot of people wait on having like all the art and stuff ready for their streams, but sometimes it's good just to go for it, you know? You'll get things along the way. Although I'm one to talk. I had everything ready before I streamed. I was like, nope, I have to finish everything. I have to have emotes, I have to have PNG, I have to have overlays. Those couple weeks of my life were pretty crazy. Trying to finish everything before I started. It was not very worth, honestly. Do not recommend. Back when I streamed the first time, you said Erwin sucking on a lime, chilling in the corner. Yeah. You have two designs, but neither of them have stuck because of self-introspection and realizing more on how I want to present myself. It's weird. I do stream anyways, though, just still waiting for people. Yeah, I know you do stream. Yeah, I get that, though. I was also, like, kind of afraid, like, you know, I'm gonna debut with this design. What if I end up not liking it? But I'm just kind of letting the design evolve over time, like naturally, because I did like it enough for it to represent me, you know? So, but it's okay if things about them change. You know, it doesn't have to be, you know, there's no like, nobody's gonna be like, whoa, you changed your PNG, now I'm not gonna watch you, you know? Because ideally, people should be watching me because they like me. Not that I'm a skull demon character. Maybe that's what, you know, drew their attention in the first place, but usually it's Monty that draws people's attention in the first place anyways. You also want to have everything ready before you start. Yeah, it's understandable, like I said. Like I said, I'm one to talk, but don't feel like you have to have absolutely everything perfect, because like the only person that will know if everything's not perfect is you, ultimately. Everyone else will just be like, oh yeah, this is how it's supposed to be. This is how everything was meant to be. Everything's finished. And Just as someone who's a perfectionist, I remind myself of that often. Same thing with like the art too. That's another place that it comes from, is like, you know, it's okay if it's not the most perfectly polished piece, because who's gonna know besides me, really? If I post it and say, hey, everything's done, then you guys will be like, yeah, everything's done. Right? And you can always update things over time as well when it comes to streaming. Like I did, you know, I had a full set of emotes, but I redesigned all of them. About halfway, or well, a year into everything. Because ultimately I had rushed them a lot, including the PNG that I used to stream with as well. I just sort of speed ran everything, so like nothing was as I liked it. But, you know, nobody would know the difference unless I told them. Gotta enjoy the stuff you put out. Exactly, Nee. Also, hi, how are you doing? Streaming just also makes you nervous and spooked? Yeah. I mean, I was very nervous as well. And sometimes I do get nervous for like big events and such. But like that's something you just have to do it, you know? Because if you spend your time being nervous about it instead of just acting on that nervousness and using it to push yourself to do the thing that you're afraid of. I don't know where this sentence was going exactly, but I think you get my point. I just realized more in like my presentation over a year of dwelling on it, and ended with a conclusion that meant I needed to switch up streaming to better fit you. Yeah. Yeah, I totally get that. And I've had friends that like completely redesign, and it's usually for the better anyways. Like, you know, you go from like something simpler to something maybe more unique, and that works out better for you sometimes. Because like ultimately the way you present yourself is going to draw in a certain crowd that likes the way you present yourself. And you know, that's why like I have a very fantasy-esque character, and that tends to draw in a crowd that likes fantasy characters, which is, you know, good. But if I switch to like a cyberpunk character, then I might draw in some slightly different people. Not confident in your voice. Oh, I hate my voice, guys. Like, not gonna lie, every time somebody compliments my voice on stream is like the ultimate confidence boost to me. I'm like, oh, people like my voice. And like, you know, that's something I never expected compliments on. But, you know, people come in and they're like, hey, I love your voice. It's so calming. And I'm like, whoa, really? You never expect, you know, like some of your biggest insecurities could be quirks that people love. And you just don't know until you know, present it to people. You always knew. I know. You know all, Luna. Capricorn, hello. How are you doing? Nice to see you. Thank you so much for the raid. Welcome, welcome. I'll give you a shout out. Capricorn. What are you up to? You were doing some art today? Let's go. If you have any art tags, we'd love to see. Let's see. No Sock says, I hate my own voice. See, I see nothing wrong with your voice at all. As somebody who's heard you talk, I think I love your accent, and I think you have a very calming voice. But I think everybody kind of hates their own voice. It's, it's fine when like you're talking and you hear it like in your chest and in your head, but it sounds very different when you listen to recordings. But like in reality, that's how everybody hears you. You're the one that hears yourself different, and that's why it sounds so jarring. So it's just natural for it to feel weird to hear yourself, because it's like, it's you, but it doesn't sound like you. But to everybody else, it just sounds normal. Zissimi, thank you so much for the raid. Hi, welcome in. Oh, thank you, No Socks. Thank you. And of course, I give a thank you to Zissimi as well. I don't know if it will shout you out, but we'll do this. You're also streaming some art. Let's go! So many art streams. Welcome. Yeah, double raid. Let me do a small shout out for now until it refreshes. There we go. Guys, please check out my artist friends here who raided in. They'd appreciate your support, and I'd love to have you go support them right back. I hope you're doing well today. I hope you guys had great streams. Let's see. Yeah, when people said that about my voice during content warning, I had no idea what to say. Yeah, I'm really sorry about that, by the way. I was like, But I think your voice is not. Yeah, and unfortunately, when you're a guest on a stream like that, people don't know you as well, so like they don't know that would, potentially be insulting or a compliment or anything like that, Yeah, I know. I still felt bad because I read it and I was like, no, not really the best thing to say to somebody that you don't know, like, the gender of. It's weird about your voice. That's fair. Yeah, a lot of people are. But it's especially, like, jarring when you have, like, gender identity things going on and you're like, I wish my voice, like, sound different for specific reasons, Because, like, I always wish I had a voice. Like, I wish I could just be a male voice actor sometimes. Like, that's what I really wish my voice sounded like. I just want to do cool, like, male voices and be like, orc, or like, evil villain. But no, I'm just like a little guy with a voice. Voice dysphoria is brutal. It really is. It really is. Luna's voice is very pretty. Yeah. Yeah, we can trade voices. I'm down for that. If only, right? Wanna trade bodies too? Also, welcome in, Bonprix. Nice to see you. I hope you're doing well. It'd be cool if we had that technology someday where we could just like trade bodies and bam, dysphoria gone. Yeah, it's a 2-for-1. 2-for-1 dysphoria be gone. Thank you. I'm doing well. Work is laid back today, so I'm doing little things about the house and chatting while chipping away at it. I hope you're doing well too. I am, thank you. I'm having a very good morning. It's like my first ever morning stream, so it feels like a very good start to my day. I'm really enjoying it. I hope your housework is going well. I doubt body swapping would ever be a thing. Oh yeah, it would be really like ridiculously medically difficult to do something like that. That's more of just like a fantasy thing, but I don't know. If we ever became a super advanced futuristic society, maybe. But that isn't happening anytime soon, unfortunately. We need to get a CRSPR thing to give peeps the body they want. I don't know what that is, but yes. It'd be so cool if we could just, on a whim, have the body that we want, you know? Because, like, as somebody who's non-binary, sometimes I don't mind having the feminine body that I have. And, I like, showing that off sometimes. But then sometimes I'm like, wow, I really don't want this. I really would rather just be completely inconspicuous and not have any gender whatsoever. But that's like impossible. Unless you're one of those really cool androgynous people, but I am not. Maybe face-wise I'm a little androgynous, but body-wise, no, not at all. I'm very obviously born female. CRSPR is a genetic engineer device that rewrites stuff down to the DNA. Like, it can take out cancers. That's how effective it is. Oh, that sounds so cool. I wish that kind of stuff existed. Just like without me. Just like without any consequences too. Like, that would be so nice. Because, like, in reality, something like that would be absolutely disastrous, and you'd find out, like, 50 years later that you have mesothelioma or something. But, like, in a perfect world, that would just work perfectly, and you could do it anytime. You have a more gender-neutral body shape? That's good. That can be nice. As long as that's what you want, of course. That would be my ideal body. Just be like, I can present however I want. My way of doing that when I was younger was just like wear t-shirt and baggy shorts and pretend I don't have a body underneath. That emo, oh my god. I need an emo like that. My partner complains about their breasts, and as a trans lass, I'm like, give them to me. I know, I wish I could just give them to people. It's like, I don't want these. Just like give them to a lovely trans person. Like, I wish that's how breast removal worked. Same but with jeans. Also dysphoria slouch. Yeah, the dysphoria slouch. I know exactly what you're talking about. Can the CRSPR make me crispy? That'd be cool. Ooh, crispy. I want to be deep fried. Just deep fry my entire body. We want to squanch the Y. Yes. I'd like a feminine, voluptuous body. I want to be short and thick. Here, you can have mine. I'll take your gender neutral body and you can have my short, thick body. If only. Monty Bite would be cool too, honestly. Like him eating fingers. Oh my god. That'd be so cute. We do have the Monty Munch. Monty Chomp. But it's not animated, unfortunately. You're going to a drag show later today with a cute girl? Lovely. I hope you have lots of fun. I went to my first drag show, I think it was a year or two ago. It was so fun. So entertaining. I'm 5 foot and thick, yes. I wish I had a gender neutral body as well. Body dysphoria hits me really hard sometimes. Yeah, me too. Honestly, I'd be fine. I'm sorry, this is getting like a really personal conversation now. But I'd be fine with just a breast reduction. But I just don't have the money for it right now. And that's like a big thing to do. You know? I just wish it wasn't like kind of scary. The idea is like exciting, but the having to do such a serious surgery where you're literally like amputating part of yourself is like Being small is amazing. I found out in VR chat how much more real estate you get from just being 5 feet. Yeah. Yeah, I mean, like, sometimes I wish I was tall, but sometimes I'm like, I'm okay being small. You know, I like the fact that I don't take up a lot of space. Dysphoria is when one doesn't like something about themselves. Mm-hmm. Yeah, exactly. It's basically like you look in the mirror and you sort of feel like, that's not right. That's not how I'm supposed to look. And it basically gives you like a lot of anxiety. There's so many Monty emotes, but I only remember Snussy. Yeah, well, I added a lot recently. Ow. That actually scared me for a second. I need to be a shapeshifter some days. I'm like, hell yeah, this body's awesome. And then some days I'm like, I want to be more femme. Yeah, exactly. It would be so nice to just shapeshift. Or to just like take the breasts and just like take them off for like a day and then put them back on when like I want to feel more femme. That would be really nice if they were just like an accessory, you know? I just don't want them permanently attached to me constantly. Ninefold, hello. Thank you so much for the affiliate wishes. I hope you're doing well today. Also, welcome back, Booney. How's my day going? It's going very good so far. How about you? You're doing great. I just wasted so much time making your Discord profile nice. Oh, hell yeah. I'm like that, but with Discord servers. I could sit for like an entire day and just customize a Discord server. You shall go take a shower? No problem. Enjoy your shower. That's nice. God, it's been so hot out recently here. Or like yesterday it was like 90 degrees for some reason. For some like godforsaken reason. In the middle of spring. And like a nice cool shower. Like, oh. Chef's kiss. Gonna head out, but it was nice stopping by. Thank you for the hydrate. I hope you have a good rest of your day, Ninefold. Why does this sound like the animated Batman theme? I guess it kind of does. It's probably the piano. We just sort of transitioned into Hollow Knight piano music right now. That's what this is. This is what Spotify has decided to autoplay. Yeah, so what do you guys think? Do you like Friday morning streams? Is this something you guys would like to see me continue doing? Because if this time slot is like good for a lot of you, I could do more streams throughout the week if I do them at like 8 a.m. my time, which would be pretty cool. Because like I like the nighttime streams, and I know that's what you guys are used to a lot. So I'm, the Monday Wednesday streams wouldn't go away, of course, because that's like my oh. Does the Friday stream time do it for you? Yes, says Night. That's good. That's good. Because I feel like, well, Bees works throughout the day, right? So he works from 8 a.m. to 5 p.m. pretty much. So, all the time I get to spend with him, like free time, is from 5 p.m. to 10 p.m. pretty much. That's when they go to sleep. So, like, it's hard for me to choose more nights to stream at because of that, like I want to be able to make sure I can spend time with him. And then when he starts streaming again, that'll kind of also take up more nights then. Unless we're streaming at the same time as each other, which ideally we don't want to do. It's just nice to have this as a potential option. So we could probably try more days of the week if you guys were interested in that. But yeah, it's nice being able to try this stream time. Test it out. Test the waters, Because it's always a little hard as a streamer to like switch up your schedule. Because it's supposed to be kind of like a TV show where it happens every, on this day at this time every time. So I want to have that, but with, maybe some morning in there as well. So we keep the nighttime streams the way they are right now on the days that they are. And then we just add in mornings instead of like necessarily changing anything. And then I get to spend my mornings with you guys, which is really nice. But yeah, we'll definitely see how that works out on a few more days of the week. I'll probably start planning that after this weekend. So, we might have like, maybe Wednesdays could turn into the Elden Ring streams. We have game night. And then we have more art streams in the mornings to make up for that. being on Wednesday. But I know we did test. We tested afternoon streams before on Thursdays. And they were nice, but they're a little quiet. So I think I like the morning time slot a little bit better. Seems like it's generally better for you guys, and it's honestly a little better for me as well, because I feel like the afternoons kind of get busy with the dog and just like other general things happening. Like usually my parents will want me to like help with the horses in the afternoons and stuff like that. So I think it's just generally a bit easier. A little bit calmer, like nice, and works out for more people. You guys can watch during your like early mornings when things are slow. Mornings are pimpin'. Hell yeah. And then I feel like it's something I can sort of like look forward to the night before. And and I don't sort of feel like I have to think about it like all day. Because like sometimes my night streams do feel like that, where I'm like, oh, I want to do this and this and this, and I'm motivated throughout the day, and then I'm like, oh wait, but I gotta stream. So it feels more like a I'm trying to think of like a good word for it. Like obligation, I guess. Whereas this feels more like relaxed. Because usually in the morning I'm doing art anyways, so. Whereas at night I sort of like want to game, I guess. I sort of like want to do more recreational things at night. And I do draw at night too, but. So maybe that. Another reason why like Wednesday would make a good gaming stream, perhaps. We could have morning games as well if we wanted to. Ooh, it'll be interesting. We'll get to raid more like different people than usual as well. So usually we sort of have like our staple people that we raid, and then we'll have some new people that we don't usually see online because they raid it or they stream at such different times from me. That's nice too. It'll be a nice change. What was I gonna? Oh. What is this song? Hive Night. Hive Night. Oh, the bee boss. This is his theme. I don't think I've ever actually heard it before. Hive Night, yeah. Cool bee guy. Yeah, now that I hear the like flute, sort of like it's sort of reminiscent of Flight of the Bumblebee, which is really cool. So, I only like really fought him a few times. So. Besides in God Home, maybe. You know, honestly, other than like Mondays and Wednesdays where I'm already streaming at night, I could probably stream this time like every weekday. Almost. That would be pretty cool. And I could be pretty consistent about it since not a lot of like things happen in the morning, you know? My mornings are generally pretty uneventful. And then the afternoons and evenings are where like we get invited to things or we have like plans or obligations where I tend to have to end up canceling. Yeah, I like this. I like this mornings. Sorry I'm rambling about it a lot. I'm sort of just excited, I guess. Oh, is this the theme song of that one little guy? Oh no. Friday morning streams are good if you're comfortable. Yeah. Yeah, I definitely want to do more streams with Ilso, which would be on Fridays, and then yeah, I think it's just like a good time and day. We could start off with that and then branch into other mornings as well if we want to. Because this one was a little more like spontaneous, but I think I'll start scheduling them from now on. Ilsa's very funny. Yeah, she is. They're very cool. Such a lovely person. I really like interacting with them a lot. I think I am gonna raid out. I'm starting to get kind of hungry. So I think it's a good time for lunch. Find someone to raid. Mhm. Okay. Funny. Okay. I think I know who I want to raid. Let's see. Their username. This is an artist that I've followed for a while, but haven't really interacted with. But their model is super pretty, and they're having like a funny thing go on the stream. Thanks for the stream. Enjoy lunch. Thank you. Enjoy the nams. Much love, y'all. Yeah, have a good rest of your day, everybody. Thank you for being here, Night and Char, and everybody else who has been here for the stream. So we're gonna charge in with a happy flat fuck Friday. Because they're having like some kind of video play right now that says that, and I think that's really funny. So that's will be our raid message for them. If you don't have my emotes, feel free to use your own. But yeah, you can copy and paste that to greet them. And if you're not in my Discord, here is your invite link. We'd love to have you. We do lots of community nights and watch-alongs and stuff like that, and we're gonna do even more. And tomorrow I'll be having my Donathon anniversary stream, and on Sunday as well. So I hope you guys will tune in for that. We'll have so much fun, play a lot of games, and do some community stuff. And yeah, I'll see you guys tomorrow at 2 p.m. EDT. And